Good morning, everyone. How are you guys doing this morning? Good morning. How are you guys doing? Hi, Suzette J. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. I'm here, Eva, trying to. Yes. So how are you doing? How is your morning going? It's a very interesting day in SkitLanta, eh? Welcome to Sharon Review, everyone. Come on in, close the door. We're gonna have a conversation here with our beloved. With the level three is the level one, the level two, Dave and Amber. And we can also discuss other things, other skits if you guys like. But it's a very good day in Skitland. I see they're showing us that Amber once again is late for the meeting. I think Wayne should actually have a little talk with her. Don't you guys think so? You know, he needs to have a little talk with Miss Ambam. And hi dear, good morning, Lee. Welcome in. Jeff, hi Jeff, good morning. Okay, so let's get started. So the title here is I have an interesting conversation with Charmaine this morning. So she says she'll give you guys. It was very interesting. You guys gonna like what she have to say. You know, I mean, good morning, Goddess London.
And how are you,
Okay,
Sharon? Hi,
okay.
chat.
So Goddess is here with me this morning. You see, oh, I am smiling. Okay. Yes. So Charmaine have a very nice take. She'll fill you in on it later on. All right. She says you guys to have a wonderful day that we are gonna do great. So now, guys, is Dave? The title is Dave confusing trust with peace of mind? Okay. Good
Yes.
morning, Maria. Welcome in. Welcome in, Dion. Welcome in, Jeff. All right. Jeff said, good morning, Goddess. Maria said, hello, Sharon,
Good
everyone. My
morning.
girl will be lose Dave and the podcast. Okay, yes. That's what Maria
Yeah.
is here saying. Okay, so what's your take on it there before we jump into it? What the feeling you're feeling on this, Goddess?
Okay, you mean with their relationship or with
Mm-hmm.
everything?
Everything.
Uh, I don't think Amber is in for the long haul with Dave. And that second skits with them
Mm-hmm.
is very telling
Mm-hmm.
because she's out for revenge with Anthony, and that's what she's mostly want. And she wants him to get karma, and it's not up to her. That's not you're not God. You can't play
True.
God. That's going to happen. That is out of your hands. That is not you. And what's going to happen is he's now seeing her for what she is, and that's unfortunate because now for him to bring up Melissa in the second skit, that's very telling because now he's seeing he's given her so much, and yet he's not getting back what he's invested in her, and that should be a wake up call for him right now.
Exactly,
And that's
Jeff. Yes, Goddess, go ahead.
yes. That's about it right now. But that's
Sorry, I
very telling.
interrupt
That's
you.
very telling. Yeah, it's very telling. It's
Yes,
like a
it
wake
is
up
very
call
telling
because
indeed.
yeah,
It is very telling indeed. And it also, God bless the child that have their own too, right? So
yes,
Amber says that she's not in her 20s. She needs her security. She said, her, and you know how funny it is, guys, is that
mm,
Amber didn't tell him about the conversation she and the lawyer have. Remember, he says, baby, I got you. Um, don't take anything, just leave it alone, just take zero.
right,
And she's
right,
saying, I'm not married. And he says, "Oh,
Right.
can we get married?" And she said, "Touche," right?
Right.
So, why do you think Dave is pushing it? Is he um want her to walk away because he truly loves her, or you want her to walk away so that way he can go and refinance the house because he really want that cash back out of the house? Which is it?
I think it's a little. It's both. It's both. I'm be honest. Yeah, but
Okay.
he's in love with her. He's in love with her.
Yeah,
But
he
now
is
I'm seeing.
definitely in love with her.
I don't think she is in love with him.
Yeah. I don't
And
think
that.
she is either because, but if
Yeah.
you really look at it, is for the money. If you really look at it, Dave says it's paper when she had told him yesterday, can you trust, do you trust Wayne? Stuff like that, right? And then
Right.
she's
Right.
trying to manipulate him not to work with Wayne.
Mhm.
Instead, she just tell the
Right.
man the truth. Say, look here, me and him used to date. As
Right.
Charmian says yesterday on the live says she don't have to when we did our little skit, our pre skit
Yeah.
that was fabulous by the way. Kudos to
Right.
Charmaine
Right.
and Annette yesterday for that.
Yes.
But he is saying he give up everything. He bought this house for them. This is their home.
Mm-hmm.
He put her name on the deed. He got rid
Yeah.
of Melissa. Did she tell him to get rid of Melissa?
Yeah.
So even if she
No,
tell him to
but
get rid of
yeah.
Melissa, say for instance, she tell him to get rid of Melissa. What he could
Mm-hmm.
have done, so him don't have to bring that up. Him say, no other woman come into that house, only me and you here.
Right.
What Dave could have done, he could have put Melissa in an office space. She don't have
Office.
to come
Office
to the
space. Yeah.
house, right?
Exactly.
So him no
Right.
need to go through that. So that's the first stage of blame where to start with now. The first stage
Right.
of blame, I get rid of Melissa for you. And nobody been in
Right.
the house but you. How is he gonna
Right.
feel now if Amber doesn't come clean about what Amber is worrying about when she having the panic attack, almost give herself a darn heart attack yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
When he
Yeah.
finds
It's
out
gonna get.
now, he's gonna say, nobody else from none of my skeleton coming at this house. But you brought
Right.
Wayne here. She can turn back and say I didn't bring the Wayne here. You're the one invited him here. You see all the blaming game I got
That's,
start first. He
yeah.
mentioned
Yeah.
Melissa again. If nobody
Right.
tells him about, if she doesn't tell him about Wayne, and he find out elsewhere, meaning on the podcast,
Mhm.
because if he go up on the podcast,
Right.
that'll be very detrimental for their
Mhm.
relationship. She will
Oh,
definitely
definitely.
lose him. Because
Right.
this morning in the
Right.
kitchen, he sit back. He was so happy. She called him,
Mm-hmm.
and it's so nicey. She called him on the phone,
Right.
oh babes, and she make a nice breakfast. And he's eluding says, "I thought you couldn't cook, but boy, this a wife treatment."
Right.
You notice,
Right.
all men love to call you a wife when don't even propose to you. Or says, "Baby, this is
Right.
your ring
Right.
here. This is a promise ring or nothing." At least, Iman gave them
Right.
this a promise ring. She's saying she not
Yes.
have anything on her finger, right? But does Amber love Dave enough to walk away from Anthony? And as we can see, it is showing
That.
us that Amber is not in this relationship 100. In my opinion, Amber still want to have her husband and she want to have her lover.
Inside man. Yeah.
And she
Exactly.
wants that 50%.
Yes.
But now she says she would have take less. Her lawyer says, and he asked her, what did your lawyer say? She said to him, she says, I cannot take. She said, no, zero not gonna work. Because when Anthony lose it, I help him build it back. So I can't walk away with nothing. I understand what she's saying there. She wants, remember me tell you guys, says in her head, she wants to be able to have her own. So what if, say for instance, they get a divorce and Eve refinance and is like when my drop business or whatever going on with him.
Right.
She's still gonna need
Right.
money to pay, keep up with that house or they end up selling that property.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So at the end
Right.
of the day, I do understand her point, but I also saw his point. He looks frustrated. He looks like he's over that. He says, I got you. I love you. Why
Right.
can't you just walk
Right.
away from Anthony? What? So, in my opinion, I think Dave is going to have a talk with Anthony next. It looks like that's where it's going, guys.
I
And
saw that Oh, I saw that.
it
Oh, so
doesn't
you
look
think he's
good
going to go
right
over to
now.
his house? You think he's going to go over to his house and have a talk with him?
I think so. Just like oh Anthony
Oh,
find out where Dave live and in go there, most likely Dave is gonna figure out
but
where
maybe
Anthony live.
Anthony will tell him. Maybe Anthony will tell him about Wayne,
You never
the
know.
real
Let's see
reason.
what happened because right now,
Oh,
what I
that'd be
said to you
interesting.
guys is this: Amber should have told him, and the ample time was in that bed when she had said, "Thank you
Yes,
for not judging me" on his birthday. She could have just told him, even as Charmaine says, even the
this
day
is
when he says, "Why is Wayne talking to you like that?" Just says we were in a relationship
perfect timing.
or a
Right.
situationship, whatever
I've,
you
I've
want
dealt
to
with them.
say.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
she chose not to. So Amber
Yeah.
Levertree fans or fanatics or whatever we want to call them, the Levertrees, I hope
Mm-hmm.
you guys are happy right now because Amber is going to be our own downfall. Amber
Yes,
is
she is.
listening to Ernestine. Anthony listens to Shayla and he listens to Ben when he says he told Ben about the play
Mhm.
date, he told Ben about the money, and they says not to tell Amber. He should have told Amber. And
Yes.
furthermore,
Yes.
what you call it there, she's listening to Ernestine. Ernestine is
Ernestine.
not
Oh
giving the
my
best
goodness.
advice.
She
Ernestine
sure
even
isn't.
claiming her office space as her office when she was telling Amanda, "Oh, I have a office upstairs." She didn't say, "Oh, Amber office" or anything like that. She said her
That
office.
part. I
You
understand.
know,
Yeah.
so I am side
She's a
eyeing
mess.
Ernestine for a very good while now. I know everybody say,
Mm-mm.
"Oh, we're cheering for Ernestine." Don't be surprised
No.
if Ernestine turn
No.
around and be the one like
And
Shayla
snake her.
because
And snake her. Yeah. And
Shayla
snake her. The
did the same
possibility.
thing. Shayla never
Yeah.
tell Amber about what she's up to. She don't. She never
Mm-mm.
show her left hand. She only show her right
Exactly.
hand. She never make Amber know say she was dealing with her husband. Even when Amber asked
Mm.
her, say Shayla, have Amber ever Anthony ever try you? She said
Try
no.
again. Yeah. Yeah. And hid that baby. Hid the baby.
I
I don't mean
know,
to laugh.
and
I'm
she
sorry.
didn't. So
You
now
think
we have
back
to
now,
remember, as Auntie Riri says, and we have to give Auntie Riri our props. People keep on
Yes.
bring up Anthony past. We have to keep on bring up say Amber slept with the Wayne right up to the day of the wedding. And
Yeah.
remember, I said all of that were inside our poor Anthony. You know, Anthony loved to eat the cookies. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. And
Yes.
people say,
Yes.
Sharon, she did weird. Who said she did weird? Yes, she weird. Did she
Yeah.
wash out
Right.
everything?
They're
Did she
right.
douche? You know what I mean? Did she get all of the sin off her body from Wayne before she bring that into the marriage? And then her guilt.
Yeah.
So when she find out about
Yeah.
Shayla, she decided to stay in that marriage. When she saw Dave, she said,
Exactly.
oh, okay, to all the writer write the character. If I really give the review, or me want to give the review, I will only have
Uh-huh.
Goddess. And maybe a few of you guys will say, okay, but I'm not gonna go that way. But oh, for really, if I am gonna be 100 with you guys, and I says I'm 100, they show us Amber saw a man that is richer than her husband, and Amber went after the man.
Hmm.
Me being truthful, me
Mansion and
just tell you,
mansion.
that's
Like
how
they
we are
said,
seeing it.
mansion and mansion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what we
mansion
are
and
seeing.
mansion. Yeah.
I, you know,
Wayne
say she
said it,
gonna
but
beat me.
it's still on there. Right? Oh my goodness. He says it
It's in
straight.
the chat.
Oh my goodness.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
But that is if you guys really look at how they are portraying Amber, it's like they want the people, the audience that loves her, they
Yeah.
are looks like they're gonna turn
Yeah.
the audience
Because
against her because to
you
how
know,
she's acting, she's gonna be her own
hmm
downfall.
she is. She is.
She is
Because
welcoming. Okay, let
yeah.
me do the roll call now. We have enough people in
Sure,
here.
sure,
So I hope
sure.
we're
Yeah.
gonna have 29 likes because it looks like we can't, goddess, I can never get a like to save my life here. You know what I mean? So
As
let's
soon as you
see.
come in, just press the like button. As soon as you come in, press the like.
Yeah.
I
Good
always write it in
morning,
there.
Suzette. Good morning, Antoinette. Good morning, Dion. Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Lee. Maria, good morning.
Let's see.
Alani, good morning. Good morning. I know Steffi Mack is here. Good morning. I know Charmin is in the house. Good morning, Coach Landon. How you doing? And we also have Dee and Chance. Good morning, Chance. Welcome in every Tina S. Good morning.
Tina Stoker. Yeah.
Yeah, EP, welcome in. Well, Sabrina, welcome in also, darling. And okay, so we have 27 watching and 15 likes. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. Come listen to the moderators. I
Please.
dear Charm. Okay. So
Good
Charmaine
morning,
says here. So
Charmin.
Charmaine, the
Yes.
last message at the bottom. So we're gonna read from bottom up. So Charmaine says here. If Dave is telling her to walk away with no money from Anthony, why people saying that Dave is waiting on Amber divorce settlement? Make that make sense. He then changed that Charmian. They changed that he
Mm.
does we don't know where him tell herself to walk away because the level three I tell him say makes you walk away and
Well,
him decided
he's
say so
saying
now
he
we'll
got
find
her.
him not waiting on
Yeah,
her
he said he
settlement.
got
He
her.
just want her to choose him. And Amber choose the money
Yes.
just like oh Anthony I choose the money over her marriage. She's doing the exact
Right.
same thing, Charmaine, that she's complaining about. Anthony
Yeah.
chooses money and now Amber is choosing money. So to me,
Yes.
it's like say Amber and Anthony should just go back and stop mess up people's life because seriously, the man is
Yeah.
beside himself. Him enjoy the breakfast. Intel Wayne said, "This is my wife."
He's
She
setting his
is.
intentions. Yeah. He's setting his intentions. He know what he wants, who he
Mhm.
wants to be with. But she can't do that. If you ask her, she's not gonna yeah, she's not gonna do that. The same. And that's unfortunate. Mm.
Jeff says here, let me take some comment here. Jeff says, "Thank you, dear goddess." Jeff says,
You're welcome.
Dave want Amber to himself. He thinks that happened when she divorced Anthony, but he don't know Wayne, her real husband.
Wayne, yeah, that's a good one. You make sense.
It is a good one.
Wayne is
That is
hanging
why I tell you
around.
guys, Wayne is our kryptonite.
Don't count him out.
Don't count him out. Guys, yesterday they were giving us a nugget. Did you guys notice that nugget? Wayne was taking up for Amber more than Anthony was.
Yeah.
Anthony Ungo
As,
jump in when him
as
sister him is
usual.
down there. I met the man I disrespect Amber. Like said the woman, Amber tell
Yeah.
the woman said she must go jump on Wayne's Mike snake ladder. Snake walk.
Yeah. Amber has nothing to do with Lisa. That was really
Exactly.
wild. He doesn't even take a look at to himself. He's not satisfying his wife. All the drinking he's doing and whatever else. She said it 5 years she was not happy. So
Exactly.
he's not remembering. He's not taking self
Accountability for what he
reflection.
did.
Yeah,
And he
exactly.
wasn't
Look at
even
yourself.
romantic. Remember one night me went in my rant
No.
and rage. When me says, my God, the man just lie there and make she do all the work. But with Mike, the one day she in my beg her if she come back, she said, no, we'll
Snake
do it
walk.
again with Mike because Mike know how to hold her. As you see, O'Neill demonstrated yesterday. You know what I mean? So I won't even, this is a morning show and we don't want to corrupt anybody this morning. We're just going to keep it PG. Right, Goddess?
Yes,
We're keeping it PG, okay?
yes, yes,
So Anthony
absolutely.
says, that is, Mike is a 6 footer, whatever inch how
He was
tall
six
he
foot
is,
five. Oh my
6'5"
gosh.
or whatever, 6'9", whatever he is. But at least a woman went over there on her own accord. Amber did not hold her on and take
Yeah.
her over there. She came into the Dalton residence, guys, as I remember. And I told you guys,
Mm,
she said, remember the first night at the open when she saw Mike? What did Lisa did?
yeah. She
Lisa
was.
was,
Ooh.
and she was
Yeah. She was
imagining what she can
salivating.
do with Mike. And her husband was holding her around her waist. And me can
Not even picking
imagine,
up the
oh, she
clues.
have to go dry
Yeah.
off herself off. She done saliving over Mike. You understand? So when Amber have to do with that, when Mike was serenaded to incriminate that was Dominique, and she did not
Dominique.
care. That woman
Yeah.
does those things before, and her poor husband don't even know that she's a 3 or 4, but in think him put her on a
Yeah.
pedestal so high that when he
Mm-hmm.
caught them, him lucky same never caught them when Mike had slap it. Get up, donkey. Get up. You know what I mean? He, he didn't get to, you know what I mean? He would have a heart attack. At that time, him
Mm-hmm.
that jump over the ledge for real. My
Yeah. But
goodness.
also Sharon, and you said
Hmm.
it in a chat yesterday with O'Neill. You said, when Lisa was talking to Amber, and
I was
Amber was
gonna
telling
mention
her
it.
that exactly that she Mike doesn't go for Caucasian
Yeah,
women.
you're right.
He's more into the sisters. He more into the
Right.
black women.
And what did she do?
So
She make
yeah,
sure she go after him because she want him.
go after him.
And you notice she never
Yeah.
talked to Amber again. So that's what
Now.
Darren has that wrong. She's not hanging out
Yeah.
with Amber. It's Dominic she hanged out with. So
Yeah.
anybody who want to blame should be Dominic. Amber don't have nothing to do with that because from a day, Amber go tell her, say Mike is not into Caucasian lady, he's into the sisters.
Right.
She stopped talking
Right.
to Amber, if you notice. So me not
Exactly.
understand what Amber has to do with it. So we have bring the evidence
Right.
there says. And so the little uncle just says, oh, um, your wife did what she did. Because how can you have we and sit down there and hear the man at this Amber like that? I'm saying, no, 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 you can't do that. Amber don't have nothing to do with that. And it make weird. So guys, as we
Yes.
said, don't rule out Wayne yet because a storm is coming, and I
Exactly.
tell you there's a major twist, but we do not know what it is yet because what? We are not the
Right.
writer of the KW. We
You're
review the
not.
KW with you guys.
Exactly. Exactly.
But so let's hear what
Yeah.
Ernest, Susan
Yeah.
Johnson have to say. She says, and
Yes.
the Amber enthusiastic, um, well, that's all you okay, me don't know.
Yeah. Enthusiast. Enthusiast.
Upset on Facebook
Okay.
because of the scene this morning. One is demanding Wayne end the marriage and have the wedding. If the
Of the
century with
century with
Dave and
Dave.
Amber are here
Oh my
will lose views.
gosh.
Oh please, we are
So
not
they're
listen to them
threatening
foolishness.
Wayne?
That the
No.
one somebody
No.
we are not gonna get more follower. That's what they need to
Yep.
understand.
Exactly.
Sabrina says Dave is waiting to refinance the house and get his cash
There you
back.
go. There you go, Sabrina. There you go.
Yeah, you did very well, Bestie. You did very well. Good morning, dear Margaret. And Suzette says again, this part of the process, Amber has to be Amber. God has a plan. Yes, darling, God has a
Yes,
plan.
absolutely.
She's gonna
Absolutely.
lose every single thing, so does her husband.
Yes.
The moral of the
Yes.
story is as long as Dave stayed in this adulterous relationship, he will lose. Exactly. And
Exactly. Exactly.
people don't see it, goddess, people don't understand, says the moral of the story. You said it well, darling. Let me give you a round of applause. Because them are glorify the adulterous business where we are watching on
Mm-hmm.
screen right now.
Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm.
And Michelle said, good morning, Sharon. And chat. Suzette said, exactly, Sabrina. Jeff says, that's because Amber never cheated on Wayne. All right, thank you. She cheated on Anthony.
Hmm.
And then Charmaine said, what is wrong with wanting to have your own and not having to depend on a man, even husband, for everything? There's nothing wrong with that, Charmaine. Well said, him should wait. Because right now,
Yes.
as we said, for the title, Charmaine says, is Dave confusing trust
Mm-hmm.
with peace of mind?
All right.
So is he
Mm.
insecure? Is he saying, says, oh, I trust you, but him not have a peace of mind because right now him look like him feelings are hurt because Amber decided to do what the guys them does. She all in it for her
Right.
back. She want her money. She want that
Right.
50% a year. She says, Anthony said to her, said, but Amber, I have to thank you because you let me get closer to God. Which part we say Anthony get closer to God?
He ain't closer to God. Oh
Have we seen
goodness, no.
Anthony pay any tithes and offering?
Mm-mm. Nope, doesn't even go to church.
Exactly. But
Doesn't
he's
even
gonna
prayer
say, and I
time.
take your, I learned, you taught me this. You said to me, don't give them more than what I should give God, or no less. So I am going to give you what? 10%. And what
10%.
Charmaine
Yeah.
says, Sharon, because I'm here saying she must take it 10% because that's 20 million, so
Yeah.
she get
Yeah.
2 million.
Yeah.
And
Right.
Charmaine after knocked me in my head and said, no, Sharon, what is if there say he tell Denisha says him worth 20 million. His lawyer says
Mm,
Amber not even not get 20%. It's less than 20%. She getting 100,000. I'll really check it out. I'm say, yeah, you're
mm-hmm.
right. When I go back and look at it,
Yeah.
well, she say a lot of
Mm-hmm.
us overlook that, and Charm is right. Because when we look at it, if he's giving her 10%, 10% of what? Guys, look
Yeah.
at it. 10%
You
of
think
what the
about
lawyer
that.
says is makes 3 million a year. So
Okay.
is it 10% of 3 million or is it 10% of his whole asset?
Okay. That's right. Right.
So Amber still want
That's
to
why you
have
don't want
a
to
lifestyle from Anthony, but she don't want
know.
Anthony. She
Mm-hmm.
want Anthony money, but she don't want Anthony. Make
I
that make
want
sense.
him.
She
You
says
can't have it
Anthony
both.
should get
You
his
can't
own
have both.
comma, and we all agree with that. But at the end of the
Yes.
day, she's just as like Anthony. The two of them like Anthony. She did not want. When
Right.
Anthony said, Amber, I'm going to take 10%, she should have says, he's giving her 10%. She should have turned around and says, Anthony, 10% of what?
Of what?
Sit there instead of she get up and run away
Yeah.
because you notice she love to run.
Mm.
What she
Right.
should have done, sat there and asking 10% of what? And she did not do
Right.
that. She walk away.
Right.
Hi dear Sarah Lee, Sandra Lee, welcome in.
I just
More
hope they don't
visible.
lose their house. Oh gosh.
You think Dave is gonna end up losing the house?
Well, if it's marital, assets, I don't know. I just hope, Anthony got. I'm not gonna go after it.
I should not even tell him that either. You notice Amber didn't tell him what the lawyer says that is marital asset.
She sure didn't, and she held back some things, and that
All right.
it's not a good thing. Not a good thing. Oh my
He
goodness.
never tell her said Wayne was coming over, and
Uh-uh.
she never tell him what the lawyer said.
Exactly.
All right, let's take
Recipe
some
for
comment
disaster.
here. Charmaine, Amber should want her own. Dave is not her savior, as some things. Yeah, that's what Charmaine is saying too. We're all saying yes, she need her money from her
Mm.
husband. Margot says, good morning, Sharon and everyone. Good morning, Margot. Dee says, Anthony is going to prolong the divorce because he knows Dave will get frustrated and leave. That's a good take.
Okay. Okay.
That's a good
Yeah.
one too. Charmaine
It
says,
is.
I'm a
It
very
is.
independent woman and my husband is secure in the relationship, knowing that I was always making more money than him and I never made that a situation. Peace of mind matters. Yes, peace of mind. Well said,
Yes.
Charmaine.
Always. Always.
John says, I'm 6'3". How tall is this guy, Dave? We're not sure.
I'm not sure.
I wonder how tall is Amber? Because Amber is right up
He's
on his
not too
shoulder there.
tall.
Yeah,
He's
she's
not too
near his
tall.
jaw there. And then Sarah Lee says, Amber even told her Mike doesn't date white woman. Yes, Sarah Lee, we mentioned that.
Yes, you just
Hi
said that.
there, it's your girl, Ayana. Yes, welcome in, beautiful. And then Lee says, why is Amber between these three men, Wayne, Anthony, and Dave? When she told Anthony she chose Dave.
Mhm.
La la
That's true.
dee, la la la.
Yes.
Good question. Answer that, goddess.
I don't know if it's attention. I don't know. That's a good question.
It is a good
That's a good
question.
question because he's always dealing with them. He's always
Mm-hmm.
dealing with them. Waiting for business. Anthony the ex. Dave the new man. It's like a circle.
And she doesn't want to let go of Anthony, I see.
No, no.
Charmaine said
And
Anthony is starting to realize that Wayne is having both Amber and Denisha back, which he has failed to do. Ooh, that's a good one,
yeah,
Charmaine.
yeah, yes.
Mm-hmm. My goodness, I guess Anthony, I forgot to start rubbing him out then, Charmaine.
Yeah.
Steffi Max says, Sharon and chat, my stomach can't take any more of this Skit.
I know, I know. I'm trying to tell you.
Steffi Mac, we know,
That's
darling, but we
true.
still have to watch the skit and we come over here and review it and unleash, let out that toxicity that we're watching. And we just come over here and review it and have some fun, get
Yeah,
perspective from other people too. Okay, Steffi?
yeah.
Mm.
And Sharon, have you noticed that I think Anthony doesn't like the newfound friendship with Wayne and Dave.
Yeah,
You
I
saw his
noticed that
reaction
too.
when yeah. You don't like
I
that.
noticed that too. He's in his feelings. So Michelle said
Yes.
here, Amber is not sure about Dave if he'll change his mind when the divorce ended. Yeah, that's what, yeah, we saw that this morning. She mentioned that. She says, who is to
Right.
say that you're gonna marry me
Right.
after the divorce? She's thinking
Right.
her, she's thinking her the money is compensation for what Anthony put her through. But so why is she friends with Michelle? Why is she still friends with Shayla? Make that make
There
sense.
you go.
She
There you
want
go.
compensation for what he did to her, but she's still friend with the person who started it. Make
Right.
that make sense to me too. That not make no sense. And then Margot said, Lisa, stop talking to Amber because Darren told her to. He insisted that Lisa become friends with Dominique. Okay, thank you for that, Margot. But in
Okay.
my opinion, I'm going to stand by my opinion. No man can tell me, say me can't talk to Amber. The reason why
Right.
Lisa stopped speaking to Amber is because Amber says, and she did feel halfway when Amber said, that's why I did ask the O'Neill chat, is Amber racist? And nobody no answer. They pretend like they never see the comment. So that's why I'm asking you guys. Is Amber
Mhm.
underlying racist and nobody now pick up on that? Because if
Yeah.
it was a sister, I don't think Amber would have tell him to get rid of her. And then the
True.
conversation
True.
what she has with Lisa, she says, Mike not into Caucasian woman. He just dealt with the
Right.
sister only. You
Right.
see, there is lot of
Right.
little nuggets they are dropping about the Amber character. Right now, they're making our stomach want to turn from what we are seeing on
Yeah.
screen right now. And at the end of the day, what we do over here, we call a spade a spade. We're just going to call
Right.
a spade because Amber thinks in her head, and there's a lot of people is like that. You should be with your own. But when the art is involved, the art is
Once with
love,
the heart.
the heart
Mm.
love. You can't start tell people who they can
Yeah.
love, who they can be with.
Right.
That's my prerogative. If my children then come on with anything, any national, it's not no big deal with me. Me welcome them as long as
Right.
they're not mistreating. It no matter if a
That's
black,
right.
white, shiny, purple, green, God make all away. You know what I mean? And if you cut you the same blood that run out of your vein. Only
Right.
thing you have type A and type B and type whatever. But we are
Yeah.
still
Love is love.
beautifully made.
As long as they treat you right.
Exactly. As long as they treat
Mhm.
you right. And by the way, I love me some Ron. All right, guys. All
Me
right. So I'm
too.
here, Hannah. Oh, you're doing good morning, my darling.
Hey,
How are
Maddie,
you
how are
doing?
you?
Yes.
Mm.
So what is Annette saying here? Because we
It's
thought
an
Annette
interesting day in
was here
Skitland.
in the
It's an
afternoon.
interesting day in Skitland. You got to sing it,
Mm.
Sharon. It's an interesting day.
It's an interesting day in Skitland. Yes, darling. Very interesting. We have in
Yeah.
what else we have done just pop up on what you call it
Yeah.
there. Him just
Lauren.
pop up on Lauren. And Lauren says,
Yes.
left me alone. You need I was all the reason anyway, same now leave her. That was
No.
just a little skit filler because
Yeah.
That wasn't
Mm-hmm.
much. Jeff
Next
says
time he gonna pop
nobody
up at
been
the
to
right
church.
time.
Exactly, Jeff.
That's
None of them
true.
got to church. Only renewal of vow we've been seeing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yes, no, Jeff. Oh
Oh,
yes, I
Mike.
have to go back
Mike
to
went to
Jeff.
church. Yeah,
Mike
Mike went to
and his
church. Yeah.
grandmother went to church, and we saw Pastor Chris when Mike wanted to baptize
Mm-hmm.
once again. You know much time Mike wanted to baptize him since? All right. And then as soon as he come out of the water, he starts sin all over again. Remember?
Oh
Oh Lord.
gosh.
Margot says here, Dave's not going to leave Amber. He's going to give her a time frame to clear this up. Margot, thank you
Ah.
for your opinion, but right now, to always seeing it, it's not looking good. Amber is
He's
gonna be
in,
her
one foot
own.
out.
Mm-hmm. Choo choo, choo choo. Goddess, what do
Yeah.
you say, goddess?
Yeah, he's 1 foot in because he got a lot of things to think about now.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I'm feeling you, Steffi Mac. Margot is saying. And then
and
Dan is back. Too many blooper.
blooper.
I know.
Yeah.
Hi dear Nancy, welcome in the
Hi,
Nancy
Nancy.
got ranch. All right, Nancy, you see?
Okay, got to get
Nancy, there
feedback.
was an
Thank
issue
you.
with the moderator thing yesterday, and I do not know what happening there on that side. So we had to adjust it. So let me see. Um, where's my live? So I can click on Nancy. Where is Nancy? Here is Nancy. Hi dear bestie. Yes, we have some issue yesterday with the moderator button. I have no idea. All the regular moderator just disappeared, Nancy. I don't know if you have that issue on your thing. All right, so here goes. Hopefully that stays. All right, so we can
Hmm.
come back around, bestie. Everything is good there.
Sharon,
Yes.
Sharon, Sharon.
Mm.
And the D said that she can come up in about 15 minutes.
Who
Just send
wants
her
to
the
come
link.
up?
Andy,
Anne? Oh
Annette.
yeah, Annette.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she can come
Mm-hmm.
up when she can. Yeah, that's good.
Said
Thank you,
15
Annette.
minutes.
Yeah, and Nancy B says, please like, share, and support. Thank you, darling. Your ranch is back on, baby girl. I never noticed. Anybody who was a moderator, don't see your ranch, please let me know. All right. And if Jeff says here, Amber will end up making more money than Ant. She will end up having to pay him. That's a
Oh,
good
wow.
one. That's a good one, Jeff. That's a good one. It's your girl says. That's why Dave asked Amber, how can I marry you now? Exactly. He's
Yeah.
getting
Yeah.
frustrated. And a lot of people not seeing that he's being frustrated. It's your girl. I saw it.
Yeah.
God, I saw it. A lot of us
Yes.
saw it.
Yes.
But you know, the Amber level three are not gonna call that out. You know what I mean? The man is frustrated, he's beside himself. He's looking unhappy.
Mm-hmm.
He looks unhappy.
Yes.
He's getting
Yes.
because he knows what they're doing is wrong and she is money hungry. Even in money hungry
Right.
too. Because he might go work with Wayne, I go bring Wayne in on the business.
Yeah.
Because that's gone to them. It is
Yeah.
theirs. Wayne
To take
in
care
love
of
with
her.
Amber.
Mhm. Yeah, I agree. I
Mhm.
agree, Nancy. Hmm.
Charmaine says, Sabrina says, Charm is not wrong with having your own. It is what's Amber doing? She's waiting for a big payday from Anthony. She wants to dig into Dave's money. And the podcast girl didn't sign almost the
So,
contract. That's a
hmm.
good theory there. And Margot
Yeah,
says, holding back information is something both of them do. It's not just one. That's what we're saying.
that's
Margot,
true.
that's
That's
what we
true.
said.
Yeah.
He is holding
Hmm.
back, she's holding back. They're both holding back. Amber is 5'11" and Auntie 6'3". So maybe
Anthony
Dave,
6'3". Oh, I didn't think it was that tall. Anthony? Oh, okay.
yeah, that's nice. I didn't know that. Thanks for telling us, Dee.
Thank you. Okay.
Nancy says, did you see the new skit where Wayne moved Shayla?
What? He moved
What?
her. I didn't see.
Okay, Goddess, can you take a look at that skit and let me know, please, what's happening on it?
Okay.
Mute the mic and look at it, and then come back and let me know what's going on.
Okay.
Thank you. Nancy says, I'm so glad JMO is back. Yeah, me too. That's a delicious specimen there too. Dark chocolate there. Nancy says, I'm so glad. Nancy says, Anthony is weak. Sabrina says here, Anthony is going after the house. Dave will be pissed. Yes, I think so too, Sabrina. And Sandra Lee says, Dave should have consulted his lawyer before adding Amber's name to the deed. If he didn't, the yes mom has him whipped. Yes, absolutely right, Sandra. Absolutely right there. Amber, yes, mom, really. I'm glad we got action with Dan. Yes, Nancy, me too. Sabrina says the podcasters still haven't signed their contract. Are they still waiting for the 25%? I thought they said they're signing, so I thought they did, Sabrina. And they didn't show that Amber is the star of the show. Yep. Okay. Thank you, dear Nancy. And Margot says, I strongly believe that Amber is underlying racist. Yes, I think so too, Margot, because they showed us in two skit. And then Sabrina says, Amber is looking for security. Yes, you can't fault her for that. She wants to have her own. But why does she wants Anthony to get karma? Karma is up to God, right? Yes, Sharon, right. My tummy. Yes, Steffi. Nancy says, I love JMO and Trail going to help Melissa. Well, that's fantastic. I'll look forward to seeing them work together. I love Momo and the new one. Yes, I saw the man sure. Oh, the man is thing there. Nancy, me not see your ranch on. Let me see. I put Nancy. Where is Nancy? Oh yeah, Nancy ranch is on. Okay, so that means me up too far up. All right, so me come down here. Dave should have consulted his lawyer before adding Amber name to the deed. If he, yes, I read that. So let me just come down. So here, Charmaine says Shayla started it, but Anthony continued it, even having a baby that she was not even able to give him. That part will always affect her mind. Definitely, Charmaine, well said. I see that. Yeah, I know that. That is why I'm saying, why be friends with her if the baby still have affect her mind? Wayne don't want Lauren at all. Yeah, we know. He's setting up himself. Now see, he make sure input. Now see, make sure input Lauren in a one place by herself. Sabrina says she may be undercover racist. Yes, maybe. Yeah, it's a possibility. Amber is greedy, Phyllis is saying. And then Nancy says Shayla can't even keep Anthony, in my humble opinion. Yes, we realize that him change his mind from the ear. Anthony says she a low vibration. And him also told Amber says, woman like Shayla, you don't marry. Don't you say where Iman want, you want Delicia might believe in Buddha. Yes, Nancy. All these marriages don't look good. Nancy, you notice how the girl Liz moving into she gonna rent the space. So now they're gonna destroy another marriage again, it looks like. And Chase still hasn't told his wife about him past. A lot of secret these people are keeping. I Sharon Goddess, I can come up in 15, please. Yeah, I sell the link already, darling. And let me see. Me not see you come up yet. Mike Michelle says Anthony and Amber always leave out the important part of their story when speaking. Yes. This is why I said Amber need to stand in her truth. She needs to take the power away from people. And you know what? Number one, Amber need to get a counselor. She need therapy. Amber need to start love herself first, put herself first, and then everything will fall into place. Can you help Darren? No, we can't help Darren. Darren is something else. I blame people for what him do. Him put him wife down in front of people. Always I talk about her like say she's an object, she's not a person. So him deserve what him get. And now Ben is going to get what he deserved too. All these marriages are over. Yes, Jeff, that's what me seeing. Phyllis says also strong to please his
Okay.
mom. She didn't love him.
I'm back, Sharon.
Okay, so let us know what happened.
Okay, what it was why he moved Shayla is because they had to see where they're going to sit at on the podcast. So I think he switched Amber and Shayla. So Amber has more of the center. So you know, it's a good picture because she'll be in the center. It wasn't anything, you know, dramatic or anything like that. It's just how to picture them on the podcast where they're going to be seated. But the most
Okay.
important thing is PRE called and said they didn't sign their contracts yet. None of the
Okay.
ladies signed the contract. So I don't know if they're stalling or whatever they're giving him. He's getting upset. He said, "I want these contracts signed, today. You got to sign them, quickly because you can't be on the podcast or do anything further without them signing." So I don't know what they're trying to do. These ladies.
Oh, so they
I thought
haven't
they
signed
signed
the
it already. I
contract.
thought they were signing it last week. I thought they signed it
Yeah,
already.
because that's what they said.
Yeah, and they all look like kind of guilty on their faces. I don't know what they're trying to do. I don't know what they're up to. All of them had that same guilt look. So I thought they signed it
They said
already.
they were signing it, and then so she finally make it to the podcast room.
Yeah, she made it. Amber made it. Yeah. But I don't know why they're stalling on signing the contracts. I don't know what's
Oh,
going
so
on
look
there.
like them are gonna start videoing the people them.
Yeah, because they want to see. Yeah, that's what they're. Yeah. So I don't know why they're stalling. What they're doing. What's going on now?
The
It's been
reason
almost a
why
week.
Sheila went into the center, her mother tell her said she need to be in the center.
Yeah, but Wayne wanted Amber in the center. It looked better aesthetically. You know, she don't look
That's
bad
what
being
you
on the
think.
side. She don't look bad. It's just
That's
Amber.
what you think. He wants her in the center because she's gonna
Yeah,
be the center of attention.
yeah.
Oh my goodness. Guys, una better go back go look on that skit. We ain't put Amber in the center for a reason. Yes,
Hmm.
aesthetically, I totally
Yeah,
agree with that.
yeah, yeah.
Aesthetically, yes.
Because it's Amber in the center, Shayla to the right, to the
Mm-hmm.
was it to the left of her, and then
Mm-hmm.
Lauren to the side, Delicia to the side, and then of course Tamira next to Delicia. It's a good look because Amber,
It's a
has
good
that
look,
look.
yes.
So
But I
yeah,
don't
Amber
think
has that.
anybody else I like where you're going.
Only Shayla. Shayla had the issue. It's
Well,
a little
Lauren have an issue too, but
issue.
she behave like say it's okay.
Yeah, yeah,
So she sit by herself. Amber's in the center. Oh
yeah.
my goodness. Wanna see where I go on. So why
But
they
they're
not
gonna
sign
sign
the
them
contract?
contract, so it won't be any
Amber says
podcast.
they
So they're gonna
were going
sign
to
that.
sign it.
Yeah, I thought they signed it like right after Friday. Boy, here we go again.
So him tell them so they need to sign it.
Yeah, PR
And
called
that
them.
they're doing testing right now, so
Yeah.
they need to get it done.
Yes, yes, yes. Wow.
Him said we ain't said the camera cost 70,000.
Oh wow.
He says that them need to sign that we got to go camera ready.
Mm-hmm.
And he also said in another camera back there, this costs 180, 120. The stuff like you can't be messing with that stuff and the contracting thing. And he's also making them know that they need to do that today.
Mm.
And he's making them know he's not messing with. And same have to put in Amazon and Netflix.
Right. Yes. You don't tell him about his achievements. Yeah.
So these girls, so what are they trying to do? Trying to what do you call that?
I don't know.
The word in my mouth, but I can't get it out.
Amber says she has to read bit by bit, like every line of it, make sure she understand. But they had this look on their face, like they're trying to. He's not trying to run a game. Oh my goodness, it's fine. Oh, there won't be any podcast. There will be no. All this for nothing.
Yeah, you're right. He's very upset right now because he's making them know that, and he made them know the kid. You see, he's making. Oh, here is Annette. Sorry, Annette, I wasn't. I was
Good
looking
morning,
at
and
the skit.
good morning,
Just
Annette.
Morning, Goddess. Morning, Sharon. Morning, chat family. How you all doing? I am so happy. I'm doing my dance. Woo! I'm
Okay.
doing my dance. Man, Skitland is good. Woo! I feel good. Woo!
yes,
Yeah. Come
Okay.
on now. Come on now. I want more. I want glory. Woo! Skitland is good, even though I come from the hood. Woo! Mm-mm-mm.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, man. I am
I love
so,
it.
so happy today. Give thanks. Hi, family. How are you all doing? I am good. Listen, Sharon and Goddess. Hey,
Yeah. Hey.
Tori, I got bust today, man. Tori, I got
Uh
busted here. Mm, mm, mm,
oh,
mm.
the pots are coming out today.
Yeah, man, today the Jamaican enemy today.
yes,
Miss
ma'am. Bring it out,
Miss
darling.
what a way Amber craving for the little piece of money. She craving her money,
Raggedy
Mm,
money.
Amber. Her money
talk
Amber
about it.
want. Her money she want. But
Mm,
look pon Mr. Dave, him look like him Bex. Him look like him a go
yeah.
blow. You know, see I push
Yeah.
up him face because him want
Yeah.
We pull that. We pull
him
that. Do you have bets?
yeah, him want
Yes.
the divorce to come true so can go refinance the house and can make back him money. Make him galang. Eh,
Oh. Oh.
one today, me
Uh-uh.
ready for anybody today. Me ready like Freddy today. Oh, what go
Uh-uh.
on?
Uh-uh.
Sure.
Oh,
Come on now.
oh Lord. You let
And
me cry.
you know what?
Oh, let me ask the
Amber,
chat family.
Amber's the
Is they
instigator.
bet?
In Bex till him look like him a go swell up.
I
Whoa.
know, eh?
Mm, yeah.
And you
And
know
Margot,
what?
I tell we said no, him and Amber I got lost and them something there.
Miss
That's what
Margot,
Margot tell me.
Mm,
Margot, sorry to tell you,
Oh
but
my goodness.
he is
mm,
vexed. He's not
In
even
Bex.
upset.
yeah.
In
In
Yeah.
vexed.
Bex bad.
In vexed. Him look, and who said it? I can't remember. Sharon. I don't know if it was you, but someone said that they think Dave's got a temper. I don't know who said it.
Yes, he does. You remember?
Yes,
You remember
Yeah.
some
that day
He
when
hit his
Amber said
hand on
she
the
he met an
table.
he met
yes,
a whole hour in line, check
yeah,
Melissa
yeah,
in line because Anthony come whatever
Mm-hmm.
and he knocked the table and him says, remember when him says,
hold
Mm-hmm.
oh,
on,
I have to
hold
go
on.
get rid of Melissa and then he was so upset. Him push for the chair when he hit the table hard and then he push for the chair and go outside. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Him have a
Yeah,
temper. Him
you
have a
know that.
temper.
Him have a temper, but you know what?
Oh,
Again, I'm going to quickly say this because I've just seen a message come up about Amber says she's done with the podcast, and that's by Jay. Amber still want Anthony. May I tell her no? I'm sorry, Amber, level
Mm-hmm.
freeze or whatever. She still want the husband. And the husband she want. There was just a little play thing, but she get him house. She get him house. Amber one G, you know. Amber a big time
Yeah.
gangster, you know. She nearly have two house. She and
Ooh.
Anthony moving in. She and Anthony are gonna move into the lake house and them gonna be sweet like pretzel. Me I tell you no. Me say to you, me happy like Larry. Me sorry chat. Me sorry Sharon. Me sorry God is me on a different one today. Me gonna calm down now. Me gonna calm down.
Andy, what you have for breakfast?
Yeah, you know,
What you have for breakfast?
a
send some
nice
over here.
a nice cup of tea. That's what I just finished having after I finished work. Yeah, man. Oh man.
Oh, bless your heart.
Oh, God
Yeah.
bless you. Thank you for that. You make me feel much better.
Oh man. Oh man. You know, it's all good.
Yeah, we get the blessing. We get the blessing.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, so Steffi Max says, Annette,
yeah.
Steffi Max says, I think Dave is thinking about what his mother said to him. Okay, that
Mm-hmm.
is a thief and a
Oh,
robber.
yeah.
So
Yes.
that's why he wants Amber to done with with Anthony. Just walk away. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I get you. And then Charmaine says, Dave said in the beginning that divorce can be long and messy. So he needs to sit his ass
That's
down
right. That's right.
and wait
Mm,
because he knows what the deal was from the
mm,
start.
yeah, man.
Exactly. Well
Yeah,
said, dear Charmaine.
yes, Sharon. Yes, Charmaine. Well, and again, I him messy. Can decide for go lie down with married woman. What a way
Mm-hmm.
bright and bright like a morning star. No, Dave, your time is up, bruv. Your time is up. I'm get a house out of you. Listen, we have to put the R. Respect to Amber. She got 2 yard now.
Yeah,
Man,
man. Respect. We have to put the
respect.
R.
Mm.
Yeah,
Just
man, she
leave
have two
her.
yard
Ooh,
now. If
Yes,
you notice, she not even tell Dave says a marital property because she don't mind the marital property
no,
business. She has
no, she
secured that
didn't.
for she and her husband, Mr. Dalton. When she
that's
name,
right.
when she got to Anthony to get there, said she go ask for less, right? That she have good news for him. He
Mm,
said, hi. He said, yes, Amber Ty Dalton.
mm,
Mrs. Dalton have some, you hear? You hear what I'm saying? But people don't remember saying
Mm,
class as Mrs. Dalton. And he said, yes,
exactly.
what
mm,
you offer me, Mr. Dalton?
Yeah,
Yes.
man.
So,
mm.
Yeah, man.
and
Honestly.
you're
Uh,
really right, and Amber,
mm,
a youngster. She have two holes to blouse and skirt.
Listen,
mm.
Amber's yes, ma'am, is top. A caviar, she having a that the yes, ma'am. For
Yeah,
all the man a run at
Wow.
even Wayne a dribble. Wayne's dribbling from the mouth because he want to taste that again. And Anthony,
exactly.
Anthony knows that you need to get back in there. Dave, go on about your business. Brethren, you're gone. Gone, you gone. Hey, hey. And Amber Ever, what? She have her two O's and her how much millions. Come on, ladies, you have to respect her.
But,
Much respect to Amber. She said, listen, not, what did she said? She is gonna level up and she's gonna teach them man a lesson.
Yes,
So
she gonna teach him a
mm,
lesson, all right.
that
She'll level up.
she
wow.
is the Don. We need to call her Amber the Donette.
Done.
She's the
Yes.
Don from the garrison. Them in it, Sharon. What?
So, Amber new
Oh,
name or
man.
what again, Anne? She had
Her
it
name is
done.
she had it done. Amber the Don because she ready like Freddie. She not play with none of them man there. But she go and get her husband in the house. They're gonna be sitting on the lake. They're going to have them coffee. Then going to be
Oh,
nice.
my God. So they,
They're
oh,
going
my God.
ready. Anthony's not gonna have no more heart attack.
Oh,
Anthony's gonna be sweet, and then all the gray hairs are gonna disappear from Anthony because once Anthony and Amber get back, woo! When them getting out that the water bed, woo! Pumping a guan. Yeah, man, we're ready like Freddy today. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'll come back to my London accent now. I'm just in it. I'm in it. I'm in it. Oh, Sabrina even just sound like a female version of O'Neill. Yeah, well, since
Oh,
you
God.
okay, you know.
Annette, my tummy is hurting me.
man. Ah,
Yeah,
Oh,
oh,
my
Nancy,
God.
man.
you said that Anthony is a weak jelly back. Listen, him going to be on that the lake with him wife, and yes, them going jelly back together on the water skis. You stay there. You wait. It's all
Ah,
good.
Oh,
oh,
my
man.
goodness. This is too sweet. This is too sweet.
It's
Oh,
all
my
right,
Ah,
Nancy. I
goodness.
know you don't think so, but it's all good. It's all love at the end of the day, Nancy. Yeah, man,
Yeah,
it's all
it's
good.
all good, Nancy. It's all good. We know say you're level three, so that's okay, Nancy. We understand. It's all good. And then Sarah Lee said, there is a new skit. Amber wants to quit the podcast, but she's listening to Ernestine again.
Oh my
So
gosh.
oh. And
what
I'm
did
like,
Ernestine
I
say now?
can't. Oh, my gosh.
You see, if Amber could just use her common sense and just think about things and process it rather than listen to what other people saying. And
It's
one
just
thing I have to say about
impulsive.
Amber, I'm not being funny. She good at the lie, them, you know. She can
Mm-hmm.
lie, and she lies straight face.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, she don't play.
Hmm.
Oh, 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 oh. Okay, let's see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So, anybody watch this skit with her and Ernestine?
No, I haven't watched that.
No, I haven't watched it.
Okay. Well,
Yes,
I
that's
need
good.
one of you guys to watch it, so and let me know what's going on. I will just read the comment and conversate back.
Well, Jeff just said for the people that said Anthony didn't protect Amber, when was she ever in danger? Oh, I think that's like, throughout the marriage, Jeff, they've had their issues a lot, it's a back and forth. That's what I'm saying. Those two Daltons, they're not going to leave each other. Honestly, they're very, very similar. I call them the
Oh
twins.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, they're two peas in a
oh
pot.
yeah,
That's what I
yeah,
call them.
yeah,
yeah.
Just
They
as
mirror
chocolate
each other.
beauty.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Oh, Jeff, when we says he doesn't protect Amber because Amber was in danger from him and Shayla mix up juice. He never cover up. So he could have, so him didn't protect her in that sense. You know what I mean? He was a what should I say? He was not covering the thing up, the banana or whatever it
Mm,
is.
Okay,
see,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
wasn't practicing safe
plain
sex. Yeah,
see.
that's it.
Yeah.
So in that sense, he could have carried disease home to his wife.
That's
So who
true.
is to say why that
Mm.
baby wasn't meant to be?
Oh yes, that can also be an issue as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, that could have been, but they didn't really give us a lot of context in terms of, what happened
yeah.
to
They
Amber
only
with the
tell us
They
baby.
when I
sure
watch on
didn't.
this skit.
They sure
They
didn't.
said she did have
Hi.
iris pregnancy. And I after call Charmaine and Terry and I says, I didn't know that Amber had pregnancy. I mean, I watch it with my sister. I mean, never really me skip over that part. And that's was
Mm,
when me start to says, you know what? I have to
mm,
call a spade and start pick up the nuggets. And
mm,
that's how me start telling you guys to pick out nuggets when we watch things. It may be simple, but they're giving us little things here and there in
yeah.
what's going on. Right now, this
Mm.
morning we saw that the skit this morning with Amber and Dave that Dave is just he's getting frustrated.
No, he is. He
He
doesn't want
says,
to
I
wait.
love
Yeah.
you. I tell you I got you. But because of greed, Amber
Hmm.
is me just a call a spade of spade.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Because
yeah.
of greed,
Mhm.
the love of money, the love
Mm.
of money is
But
going to be Amber's downfall.
it's
That's
gonna
what
be.
they're showing us
Yeah.
right now. She
We've
didn't tell
seen
you
a
what
difference.
says the lawyer
Yeah.
says it's marital asset. She kept that away from him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm being serious now, guys.
Mm, mm,
We're just calling a
Yeah.
spade, and
mm.
that is what it is.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
Amber, oh yes, and
Mhm.
Sabrina come back and say,
Yeah,
Sharon, Amber never protected Anthony. She let her friend emasculated him.
emasculating.
Yes,
That's why I
Yeah.
said Sabrina, they're
Yeah.
so similar. It's like them. There's
Mm-hmm.
the male version, which is Anthony, and then the female version, which is Amber. So that's
yeah.
why I said, you know
Right.
what, you all might as well just stay together because you lot are just so similar. It's beyond a joke now, and nothing
Mm-hmm.
can come between you lot when you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of what, those two are going to be knocking heads again. They definitely
Mm-hmm.
are. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Sarah Lee, because I asked you. So Sarah Lee
Understood.
watched it and she said to me, say, Sharon, Amber, she never called me name, but she says,
Yeah.
Amber feels like she should quit because they fire Melissa.
Oh.
Because he
So
feels a
she
way about
feels
working with
a way
him.
about working with Wayne.
Okay, just now, Amber, you realize that? Okay. Just
You,
now.
you know
Right.
why she
Yeah,
feel
but
Yeah.
you
like
After
that?
the fact.
no, but Amber, you're out
Yeah.
of order
Yeah.
because remember, Melissa Melissa is the backbone, the brains of Dave's all of
Business.
Dave's businesses and
Mm-hmm.
contracts, everything. And because of your insecurity, you encourage,
Mm-hmm.
and this is what I'm saying, oh yes, man, better than Sheila because said Dave twist up that him get rid of the woman that was helping him with his business for 10
Mm-hmm.
years. He's only known you for about 2.5 seconds, and yet he allowed you to listen to you. So now you're feeling guilty about when you should have been felt guilty about when from time because whenever you need anything, you
Ooh.
still run to Wayne. And even though you still had your husband and still married, you're always running to Wayne. So you have to question yourself, Amber, what's going on? Girlfriend, go and get some counseling, girl, because you need it. You need help.
She needs healing. She needs
Yeah.
healing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you need heal and you lie too
She needs
much as well. I'm gonna
healing.
like liars. I'm gonna like teeth either. So but I'm gonna like the lies.
Okay.
No, 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 no. You lie too much. Come on, Amber. You can do better. You'll get it sorted out. I hope.
So she ongla listen to this
Mhm.
part. She says, just a huge coincidence to and to me that
Hmm.
it's just God saying I shouldn't be on the podcast. And
Well,
then now she a blame Wayne for inserting himself into her life. Wayne is not insert. oh, Amber need to cut
It's your
that out.
past catching up
Wayne
with
is not
you. It's your past
inserting
catching
himself
up with
into
you.
her life. She's not that important. Come on, now, cut the crap.
Mhm.
I think.
No, don't get me upset now, Amber.
Mhm.
Please, please, cut this crap. Wayne is
Mhm.
not inserting himself into your life. Who know wanted to ride panning coattail to get to where no
Hmm.
need to get to because he's very famous. They
Hmm.
Mhm.
want to go in a business with him because their friend also want him in their arsenal. Everybody, Darren. So stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not
We.
inserted.
Yeah.
No, that's what she said. I mean, I see nobody put it in the chat. Say,
Mm.
Amber, I blame we and now for insert himself in our life. Come on.
Yeah, but
Me
you.
tell me, say, that's why I love to watch things so I can see it for
Yeah.
myself too. Yeah, me
Yeah.
know me ask, so no tell
Mhm.
me, but you know always leave out the vital part. She's saying
Mhm.
Wayne
Hmm.
is inserting himself in
No, but
our life.
she didn't put a
Mm-mm.
stop to it, and definitely throughout the
Exactly.
engagement, she had an opportunity to end the
She said,
relationship with.
besides, this is her exact word, beside Wayne keeps inserting himself
No, well, I'm sure he
Mhm.
in
hasn't
my
done that.
life
He hasn't done that
and
for a
into
long
Dave's
time.
life,
No, he hasn't done that for a
And
long.
into her life. And I share,
maybe
oh,
she
send me the link, yes,
maybe
darling.
she
I'll send
misses
you the
it.
link right now, Auntie Riri.
Oh my
That,
God, I
no,
just
man,
Maybe
can't.
she
she's
misses
not
it.
that
Maybe she
important. Come on,
misses
cut out the crap.
I think
She,
what's happened to
she
Amber.
wants to be, she tell Keisha she wants to be on the podcast because she need to get her back because of Wayne.
Hmm.
So just like how Shayla use people to get what she want.
Hmm.
Amber
Yeah,
does the
she's.
same. And she
Yeah.
behave like she make it seem now to her. No man, this is upsetting to me. I don't know, say me not like foolishness.
No,
When
but
he's not inserting himself, Auntie Riri, I send you the link.
yeah, she's gonna come up. No,
I can't believe that Amber have the gall and the gumption for go tell Ernestine said Wayne insert himself into her and we Dave life. A Dave
mm,
want to be around Wayne. A Dave wants
mm-hmm.
to do
Yeah,
business
definitely.
with Wayne. Wayne now tell him say you want to do business with him. And then Wayne is trying to say, okay, since you want to do business with me, let me tell you, Anthony is a good realtor and Anthony knows how to make money. And Wayne wants to bring Anthony into the business too. So which part are Wayne insert himself in a them life? Not
Well,
the invite Wayne at the house.
yeah, but
If
the
she
women.
was comfortable within herself,
She's
she
not
would
there.
have she
She's
would
not.
have tell her man says, look here, Wayne was my pastor and guess what? I'm in a Shemite or maybe me Shemite or whatever on a plate yesterday. Be
Hmm.
bold. You were taking the wood. So turn around now and tell him, say, you know what? Me sleep with Wayne right up to the day of the wedding. I'm get up out
Mm.
of the bed and go marry
Go my
Anthony.
Anthony. Yeah, tell the
That's where
truth.
I bother tell him.
Yeah, that's it. That's
I
right,
stop
Sharon.
blaming Wayne for what you do. Because yes, Wayne tricked her to go in the bedroom, so the key was in the
Yeah,
bedroom.
but she
But
couldn't.
him never put a
But
gun
he
to
didn't
her.
force
So
her.
Yeah,
He
it
she
didn't
didn't
stop
force
force
it.
her.
her.
And the
Yeah.
Yeah,
Amber Leopardtree better stop the nonsense. So Amber
yeah.
could have said, no, it's her
She
body.
could.
Remember not tell me, say, oh, it's Amber choice and Amber this. So me I tell no,
Mm,
no. We never
hmm.
force her.
No, he
We
didn't. It
did
was
not
her.
force her. So me I call a spade a spade. So
Yeah,
if this chat is not for you, let me, Auntie Riri, you get it?
yeah. Honestly,
Auntie
Amber's out
Riri,
of
I
order.
see the link in Auntie Riri business, but let me just put it in the chat. I'm just gonna paste it's in your email
Yeah,
also, but
Amber's
I'll
out of
paste it in
order.
the chat.
She
All right,
thinks
it's in the chat and it's also in your email, Auntie Riri.
she thinks
Can you
too much of
believe
herself.
the goal of Amber? No, I'm being serious now. I'm
No, that's
calling
Mhm.
a spade, and one thing I will not do, I will not stand for nonsense.
Yes,
Wayne
Margot.
did not insert himself
Mm.
into Amber relationship.
Who was in the
That man
beginning?
is in love with her. Yes, we know him in love with her. But Dave is the one that invited him to that house.
Yeah, he
Dave
did.
is the
Exactly.
one tell him say he must come
She
in a
just looking
business.
somebody to blame.
Yeah,
She looking
that's the
somebody to
thing.
She
blame.
must blame herself,
Yeah,
take accountability for what she
exactly.
doing, and she making the same mistake again. She not giving Dave a choice. All who love Dave and whatever, she's
Mm.
done married. Come on now. She is married,
But
the woman. She's
I
married.
but
And
I
she's
agree with
asking for
you.
a divorce. The
I
mother,
know.
even down to Dave's mother, says, I can see that you guys love each other. But
We love each other.
she said to herself, she tell her son, say, you're a robber and you're
And
a
I
thief.
Steve,
She
yeah.
says to
Yeah,
she said to Amber, leave my son alone because I
Mhm.
don't want the sin from your husband fall upon my son. And
Mhm.
what did Amber listen? Amber wrap her tail between her leg and tell Dave underneath no circumstances she has stayed there. And he went out there to go do business. Where the little, he's just a little simp. So I'm not care
He
nobody
is.
want to say.
Yeah,
To
but
me, him
remember,
losing
mm,
business, he could even close that
mm.
darn deal as she
no,
closed the deal.
yeah, but
Yeah,
Dave made a choice to be with a
Yes,
married
Betal, I
woman.
know it's a skit, but we just have to call
No,
a
no, we're just
spade a
having fun.
spade.
No, no, we're good.
Betal, we
And
yeah.
know it's a skit, and we are
we're
discussing the skit,
doing
and
it.
I'm
Yeah.
calling Amber out, and you got to tell me all of a sudden now because me I call Amber out. Sharon, it's a skit. Come
Yeah.
on now, it's my opinion.
Mm.
Yep, we're all
She is
Mm.
entitled.
blaming Wayne for something Wayne did not do. Wayne
Yeah,
did
but
not
at
do
the end
anything
of
to
the day,
her.
at the
Our
end,
our man, our boyfriend said,
I think you know what the main thing.
Yeah,
Like I'm gonna say it. Dave made a choice to get involved with a married woman, and just on
okay,
the
all right,
opposite
guys, we
side,
get to on us. All right, thank
Delisa
you,
got
Betel and Margot.
Delisa
No, man,
also
she
made
make
a
me body
choice.
boil just now.
Oh
Me
no,
know say
we
it's a
good.
skit, so you see me get na me emotion. The skit evoke emotion.
Yeah, we
And me as
good, man.
Shona says,
mm,
Amber need to take accountability for what she's doing. Stop blaming people. Stop
Okay,
asking for
yeah.
permission from somebody who is not even better than her.
yeah, this comment from Brian says Amber is so self-centered that she's blinded by her ego, very much like Anthony. She acts like her and Wayne were in a relationship. It was a situationship. We all know that. To listen to Stein is like asking a broken friend to for money advice, and that is so true.
That is
Ernestine is
so
the
true.
last
Yeah,
person she should
yeah.
be asking advice because,
Getting a
like I said,
relationship advice.
yeah,
Mhm.
look what she's doing with Trey. It's a crazy thing, and then also JMO as well, and also Jay.
Yes,
So it's all
I
crazy.
like this one. I like this one too.
Okay,
Diane
Dion.
says Amber was the one that took Dave to the podcast studio in the first place.
Yeah, she did.
Well,
She
That's
Auntie
did.
true,
Riri, let me
Deanna.
send
That's
Auntie
so true.
Riri the link. I'm gonna
That's
say
so
Auntie
true.
Riri.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, Nancy says smash the like button. Yeah. And Sharon, I told you your tummy can't take it. Oh, Steffi said that. No, we're good. We're good. You know, just a
Thank you,
little
dear.
emotion, but
No,
it's
but
good.
we have to call a spade a
But
spade.
to for real, we have to
Oh,
be acknowledge what we can see on the skits, and we're saying. And remember, everyone's got their own perspective, but we have to be real. Amber is really foul currently, but foul in
Mhm.
the way that I said she's a real
We agree to
gangster.
disagree.
Yeah,
let me read this one here. Let me
But it's
read this.
all
And
love.
Lee, we have Lee and Lee come up.
oh
Hold
hi
on,
Lee,
Lee.
Hello, how
Good
you
morning,
doing?
Hi,
Lee. Good
baby.
morning. How you
One
doing,
moment.
Lee?
we're good.
One moment, Lee.
Yes.
Diane says Amber was the one that took Dave to the podcast studio in the
Yeah.
first place. Exactly.
Mm,
And
True.
then she got turn around blame we and feel what she do. Still
yeah. I,
not take accountability.
I,
Okay, Lee, welcome in. What can you add to
Welcome.
this?
hi.
Yeah, I just want to say that I don't know
Mhm.
why Amber is keeping this secret because it just I be thinking about it every day when I watch the skit and I watch her expressions. To
Mm-hmm.
me, it feels like the same way like when Dalen kissed her and she kept that so long until she and Anthony
Mhm.
went and did their vow renewal. It's the same thing going on. So you're gonna hold this for this long of a period of time, and then when let's say Dave says you want to get married or you want to start this new life, but you're not trying to even think to say, okay, maybe God is showing me to be honest or to be truth, but then you want to hold it until somebody else tells somebody, or you want to hold it until you yourself say it's time to tell that person. It's gonna be too late. And
Exactly.
and yeah, Amber is not. She is not trying to. I don't know what it is. Is it the money? Is it the
It's
fame? The
greed.
Ma-
lifestyle? Is
Greed.
greed? Is all of that? But at the same time, God is also showing this woman what to do, and
Mm.
she's
But
not listening.
because
Yeah.
she's
May I say
she's in
Yeah.
a
something?
different
May I
zone.
say
Yes,
something?
goddess.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
I,
Go ahead.
yeah, I think she sabotages herself, her own
Mm-hmm.
self. She can have happiness, and she
Yeah.
would sabotage herself. I don't know why she
Yeah.
does that.
That's
I
but
don't
Yeah.
know
that's
why she does that.
that's
Mm.
that low self-esteem that she, for whatever reason, she doesn't value herself as a woman and
Yeah.
how well she could be. And again, she just feels that she has to be the center of attention. But deep down, she's hurting as well. We know that.
Yeah.
And I think this is where you're getting these behaviors that just aren't making sense.
Mm-hmm.
And
Jeff
she
just said,
Right.
Carrie.
Let me see what Jeff says. Jeff have a good little statement. Let's see what Jeff here says. Jeff says, did you all peeps how Delicia was hyping up Dave and call him thick woman in the chat? Help
yeah,
me.
I heard that too.
Does that mean she wants him? Of course. Jeff,
All of them wants
all
Dave.
of them want him.
Mm.
They
Yeah.
don't think Amber is
Ooh.
deserving of this guy.
They're all jealous. They're jealous of each other as
Yeah.
well.
Mm-hmm.
It's this is what I said. This
Girl.
podcast is a podcast of disaster because none
Mm-hmm.
of them feel confident in themselves. They're always trying to outdo the other lady. Do you know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? And they've all got some form
Yeah.
of history. And that's
Well
why I
said,
said
Lee. Margot,
it's
agree
noisy,
with you, Lee. And
crazy.
then Sandra Lee says, Amber is a glutton for punishment. Well said, dear. She
Yeah.
really is glutton for
And I
punishment.
feel like she wants
Exactly.
everything to be perfect,
Exactly.
but it can't be perfect because you yourself not walking perfectly. But even if you're not perfect, try to at least be honest. Like honesty and being yourself is the right thing, is the best thing. But if you being somebody else and you being not honest, it shows that when you carry it into your life, it's gonna be hard for you to change. It's going to be hard for you to forgive. It's going to be hard for you to even move on, because why? There's still some scars there. There's still some skeletons that you keeping, and it's not
Yeah,
good.
that's true.
I agree,
She's
Lee.
got
I
major
agree.
issues. And as I said, we've all talked
Yeah, I
about the
totally
healing,
agree.
Yeah.
healing for her, healing for Anthony, for them to be better people, and for their future, whether they get together or not. You know me, I'm just running a little joke. Whether they get
Yeah.
together or not, I just feel that they both need to really be on their own for a while. It's like they're
Yeah.
scared to be on their own. And then they get involved in other people who also have got issues as well. Because Denisha and Dave, they're still a married couple, Amber and
Hmm.
Anthony, and they both decided to get involved with these people. No, you stay away from married people
Right.
until they sort themselves out. Because
Hmm.
as I said Anthony and Amber could get back together. Can I say it louder? Anthony and Amber could get back together regardless of what anyone has to say. We just don't know. We don't know where the writers are going to put the script, but it could happen. It's a great
Hmm.
possibility.
Yeah,
Over
well
to you.
said, guys. Well said,
Yes.
Lee. Well
Yes.
said. Well said, Anne. Well said, Anne and
Over to you,
Goddess.
Sharon.
Well says. Steffi Max says Dave told Amber she needs to get back in her word, and he also
He
need to get
sure
back into
did.
his
Yeah,
word,
he does as
Both
Professor.
of
well.
them
Yeah,
do. Yeah.
Yeah, they
yeah.
do. They both
Both
do.
me and
I
pray
hear
and
Era.
pray. Yeah.
Era
Sure.
says
And
here, I
another thing.
don't know why you
Un-
guys are having pity on Wolfman.
Mm-hmm.
David's friend Alex warned him about Amber.
Mm.
His mother also
I
warned
love
him.
it.
The Daltons are cursed as no located him. Exactly.
yeah.
Amber
I
gonna
love
have a
her.
panic attack and will have to call Anthony for insurance info.
Yeah,
Exactly, Jeff.
It could
that might
Absolutely
happen. It
right.
could happen.
it could I think that might be a possibility. Again, that would be
Yeah,
the
she might get
mirroring
it. She might get it.
because Anthony, he had his panic
Mm.
attack and she might have something, and then he would be the one that's responsible for it because they're still
Yeah.
married.
Well said there.
Yeah.
And then Bethel
Went to the
says, Amber
rescue.
thought the process lost confidence in anything, including herself. That's a good one.
Hmm.
Mm. Yeah.
But I think also Amber. in the sense, is was quite delusional in terms of how a divorce works. I think she thought, all right, I'm going to just ask Anthony for 50% and he's just going to give it to me. No, because
Yeah.
divorces can be very, very messy. And I
Mm-hmm.
think she underestimated the process. And again, it takes
Mhm.
so much time. Had she just waited, she could have still dated Dave if that's who, she wanted. But if she had
Mhm.
waited, then she would have more support.
Like,
Is the fact that she made that choice. Dave again
mhm.
did not force himself onto her.
Yeah.
She made that choice to
Exactly.
be with Dave.
Yeah.
So again, she has to take responsibility for this relationship as
She
well.
even I tell
Yeah.
Ernestine says she no want nothing to mess up she and Dave.
Mm.
Yeah, well, yeah,
And I
that's
Oh
the
think
wow.
another thing is
Uh,
Amber rushes things too fast.
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Just
She
like the
don't wait
same
and
she's
way,
God.
impulsive.
yeah,
She's
from the same way
Yeah.
impulsive.
when she
Yeah.
wanted to have baby
Mhm.
David and when she wanted to have a child of her
Oh
own, it
man.
was all a rush thing. It wasn't
Mm-hmm.
nothing
Mhm.
from God that's telling her, or is nothing from another person that's telling her, is what Amber feels is best. And the timing is wrong too. She picked, I don't know
Yeah.
what time
Mhm.
frame that she be picking, but she picks the wrong time to do
Nancy
things.
just said divorce is rough, tough, and war. And Nancy again said divorce is bad. Yes, it definitely can
Hmm.
be, Nancy. And then Bethel said losing her mother at an early age put her in the hands of others. Yes, that also, yeah. I'm talking about losing a parent. As you all know, I've lost my dad, but
Mm-hmm.
my dad had a good innings. My dad's 85 when he passed. So, I grew
Oh,
to be around my
wow.
dad. So I can kind of say I had a good relationship. My mom died of 2013. Again, I still had a good relationship with them. But
Mm-hmm.
losing a parent at a young age,
Mhm.
it can be such a loss because generally
Yes.
the mother or the father are the ones that are able to kind of steer you. Whether you choose to listen to them is another thing, but the
Hmm.
fact that they're there, so if you do have an issue, your parents can say, well, this is possibly a way. Obviously,
Yeah,
as you get
And
older, you're going to make your choices, but just having them there is also like a safety net.
they're
I
there to
know.
protect you. That's what they're
Hmm.
there for, to protect you, because
Oh,
they've been there before.
oh,
And
sorry. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, and I just want to say,
Mm.
blessings to you as well, Nancy. I didn't know your dad died at 85 as well. So we got quite
Mm.
a lot in common, Nancy.
Oh,
Oh, bless
Hmm.
you.
wow.
Yeah, bless you.
So,
Yeah,
Oh,
my
wow.
condolences again, baby girl.
definitely. Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm
Condolences,
getting there.
MD.
I'm
We
getting
hear
there.
you.
Mm.
I have my moments, I tell you. Whew, yeah, but I'm getting there. Up and down,
Mm.
up and down. But it's really lovely to be here. I'm telling you, I love every moment of it here. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Again, Sharon, thank you, thank you, thank you, Goddess, thank you, Lee, and thank you, chat
Oh,
family
you're
as well.
welcome. You're
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 Oh,
welcome,
welcome.
darling.
you all are
Well
lovely.
said, Pumpkin.
Yeah,
Thanks
Always.
for sharing. All
yeah.
right, so right now Amber is saying all that before I read Brian's
Mm,
comment. Um, Amber is telling Ernestine that she doesn't want anything to mess up she and Dave, right?
Hmm.
mm-hmm,
Mm-hmm.
And that she felt like she's being disloyal to him
Hmm.
because she
okay.
Okay.
haven't tell him about. And now Dave is working with Wayne.
Hmm.
Okay, so she's gonna tell him then? Is that?
And and she even said, because a lot of people was coming for me and I tell me, say she didn't make him fire Melissa. She said
Hmm.
right here, I had him fire his, and she
Yeah,
wear her short, all assistant.
yeah, she
Hmm.
did.
Yeah, she said it. She said
She
she
did.
make him fire the assistant.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
where is the
But you see,
Amber? Where is the Amber
but you,
fanatics?
but you see,
She
if
should
Dave
just
wasn't,
say she just say it in a skit. Say she
yeah.
met the fire the assistant. So she thinks she's disloyal to be working with,
But
and now Dave is working with Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
but if Dave wasn't gonna bring that up to her
And she
attention, she wasn't
says,
gonna know that. She was
but
Mm-hmm.
gonna
here, look
keep
at
doing
this.
this.
She even went on to tell Ernestine, but I'm
Mm.
working with my ex.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
She's
people
diabolical.
was
I
coming
don't
for
know.
me when me said that Amber make shift him fire the girl. And
Yeah. She,
people I said, no, 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 no. So you see, guys, when
mm-hmm.
I
Dave
says
told her.
whatever I say, I'm standing on it. I'm not making nobody change my mind. Thank God me never
No,
make nobody change my mind.
no. Yes, Sharon.
Hmm.
But Dave is
Steffi
also.
Max says, Sharon and chat and all in here. I made up my mind. If my husband asks me for a divorce, I will not put up a fight for anything 100%. You're not going to put up
Okay.
a fight. Me to Steffi Max. I would not
Okay.
put up a
because of
fight
the
either.
fear.
May I walk where me
Okay.
not me, for my peace of mind, may I walk
Mm-hmm. True.
and trust God. May we
Mm.
pray about it? Thank you for sharing that, Steffi Mac.
But you know what, as well, we got to also acknowledge Dave. He's really a simp. Woo.
Mm.
As I
Mm.
said, whatever Amber's laying on him, it turn his head
Yeah.
because the
Yeah.
decisions he makes.
He's
Yeah.
What?
in love with her. He's in love with her,
Mm,
Andy.
I know
He's
he
in
love
love
her,
with her.
but he loves
But
a lot
I
about
don't think
her.
it's not returned. I'm
Yeah,
telling y'all,
I don't
not
think Amber
returned.
loves. I really don't believe Amber
No.
loves Dave. She doesn't. She really
Mm-mm.
doesn't.
Exactly. No, mine exactly 100. You're
She
right.
don't.
We have to for your peace of mind
Mm-hmm.
because you will just a fight for what? If you say, "Ma, give me 10% where God give him," may I say, thank you, God, me ain't give you no money for put down.
And your
Everything
piece
would
is
sign my name upon
priceless.
the everything would have
Yeah.
said me sign my name upon the dotted line. So if me get
Okay.
10%, me not care. If me not care for $100 still something.
Oh
Mm.
gosh, Nancy's just
Your
said.
piece is everything. Your piece is
Most
everything.
definitely. Nancy's just said, my
Hmm.
husband asked me for divorce. I want half of everything. I've been married for 30 years. Okay,
That's
everybody's
different.
different.
Well, you
That's
put
a
in work.
timing.
30, that's
Yeah,
30
that
Yeah, but
years. Yeah, the 30
I know, but
years. That's yeah. Yeah.
everyone does things differently, isn't it? So I know I appreciate there's some people that will just walk away and
mm-hmm.
others they will fight for it. So it's all good because we're all different at the end of the day. Jeff said, super simp Davy.
Oh my
Sorry,
God.
sorry, Dave. I think you're a fantastic actor. It's just the character. I love all of the actors. I mean, the fact that we're even having these conversations, it's just amazing. But the characters, some of them really need to get sorted
Yeah.
out. Yeah, okay.
And Nancy said Wayne is a non-factor. No,
No,
he's
no,
not. He's
no.
always going to be. I'm telling you, she has
Mm,
to come clean with her past.
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Because God is clearing everything up. He is. He really is. And
Yeah.
she has to come tell Dave the truth. She
But
has
you
to tell
know
him the
what?
truth.
You
'Cause
know
she
what,
can't
Goddess?
keep running.
I think
Yeah.
he's gonna be really upset about it because
Oh yeah.
look at
Of
The
today's
course.
timing.
skit.
Yeah.
I think Amber needs to be very mindful because I don't think that's not going to go down well with. I was kind of hooing and hawing. I wasn't too sure, but when I saw his reaction today,
Yeah.
you can
Hmm.
see he's not going to be
There's no
pleased
patience. You know.
Yeah, he has
No.
no patience,
No.
yeah.
because he just
Mm-mm.
wants her to get the divorce so quick. What really?
He
Come on
does
now.
Well,
have his
Amber says she
intentions.
I think for
Yeah.
take the 200,000
That,
from
he has intentions, Lee.
what
Yes.
is
Yeah,
over
he
two
said his
hundred
intentions.
thousand a $250,000. Is that it, you all?
What was that, Sharon?
Me not understand. Look like me I figure watch this skit here so me get me hear what them I say
They
fully.
drop another one?
But she has said 200,000 for the, is that from Anthony or is that for who watch this skit? The is that for the podcast? Wayne is giving them 200,000 because
I'm not too
Ernestina
sure.
talk about leverage, but me can't hear too well
I'm
what
not too
she's talking
sure.
about.
You know,
I'm not.
Ernestine talk fast.
Yes, she
Mm-hmm.
does. Yeah, she does talk. Jeff says, "Yep, Nancy, it will be
Oh, Brian is
Ethan
on
and
stage.
Wayne,
Hi, Brian.
and
Welcome.
Dave's gonna be in his feelings." Yeah, I believe that. I believe that as well. Oh, hi, Brian.
Good morning, Brian.
Well, wow, nearly good afternoon.
What do you
Okay.
Yeah,
have
good
to add to it,
afternoon.
Brian? What you have to
You
say?
know, I've just have been enjoying you guys. It's just been phenomenal since I started following you, Sharon, and because I've been watching these skits for many, many years, as you all have probably. But
Mm-hmm.
the
You
thing is,
started last year, January.
well, the thing is, when we talk about Amber, is her own worst enemy. You know,
Mm-hmm.
she truly believes that everything revolves around her.
Mm-hmm.
Dave told her, listen, I got you. He bought her a house, put the house in her name. Now, he said, listen, let Anthony have what Anthony has. And the bottom line is because she's still married, it becomes maritable property. And so
Mm-hmm.
the thing is, she's going to mess up because of
Mm-hmm.
her greed and her scam
Mhm.
lawyer, that one that represented Ernestine,
Mm-hmm.
that Ernestine didn't get anything. and the
Mm-hmm.
bottom and the bottom
Exactly.
line is by her going, if it goes to court, probably which it won't, but if it does, you're going to find out Anthony, if he wants to be vindictive, can take half of that property of the
Yeah,
house.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and
That's
he
right.
will. He
And the
will
thing
get
It
is,
it,
is.
Brian.
the
Yep.
look on Dave's face today when
Mm-hmm.
he
Yes.
asked her,
Mhm.
did you and your lawyer? Because he already said, "I got your back," and it was
Mhm.
a look of
Mhm.
disgust and like a light went off in his head and said, "She's really about the money."
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Right.
saw that
Right.
too.
But Wayne was putting a lot of
Mhm.
nuggets in his mind, saying Amber loves money. Like in a way, he
Yeah.
was saying Amber loves
Mm-hmm.
men that has money, but he didn't
Money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
pick those
Mhm.
up.
It went
And
over
but
his head. Went over his
and the
head.
thing is,
No.
but Amber's always saying me and Wayne's relationship. It wasn't no relationship.
No,
You know what I
It
mean?
exactly.
was
He
more
never
than
took
that.
her nowhere.
Yeah.
It was a
Mm-hmm.
situationship.
Yep. Yep.
And and see, this is the part with Amber always does is it's almost like an illusion kind of thing, is illusion of grandeur that she thinks that, and not that she thinks that she's better than anybody else, but she does. But the
Mm-hmm.
thing is also is that she believes that, oh, me and Wayne had this great relationship. No, you
No,
didn't.
no. You're
No, you
so right,
didn't.
Brian. Mm-hmm.
And if you go back to remember when Sarah started working for Wayne, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? And she said, I'm Wayne's woman. And Wayne
Mhm.
kind of like, looked at her funny, like, So the thing is, and then she listens to Ernestine. Come on now. That's like asking a broke friend for financial advice.
I know.
True.
Exactly. Exactly.
Ernestine, that was a parole officer, cheated on her husband with the exercise coach, cheated on her dope dealer with the dope dealer's
Friend.
Right hand man.
friend, and you know what I
Right
mean.
hand man.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing is, why
Mhm.
would you listen to Ernestine? Ernestine is the last person I would listen to. And the
Mhm.
problem,
Exactly.
Amber always wants to
Mhm.
do this and do that. And the bottom line, Amber tells all her business to everybody.
Exactly,
Mm-hmm.
Brian.
Yeah.
Just like we
Yeah.
said about the
Yeah.
house,
Hmm.
keep it quiet. But what did she do? She rang Ernestine. She put it on the podcast for
Well,
Mm-hmm.
well,
the
yeah.
WhatsApp. She just her
Little chat
mouth
group they have.
runs away with her.
Yeah.
Just want to read this comment from Charmaine. She says Dave should take a seat because he knew what he was getting into. Yes, Charmaine.
Exactly.
Dave and Denisha, they should take several seats. So whatever happened to them, so be it. There ain't no sympathy on this
Yeah,
side
what
from me.
Charmaine said.
But you see,
Wait.
understand one,
Hold on there.
understand.
Hold on, Brian. One
Sorry,
moment.
go
Let me
ahead.
read this
Go ahead.
comment. Charmaine says, if the near impossible happen and my husband asks me for a divorce, I will split 50-50, although I could get everything. Married 25 years. Exactly,
Yeah,
Charmaine. And she just
Okay.
married for how many years?
3.
She said
That
three. Then together for two and then married for three. I
mm-hmm.
dear Rhonda, welcome in. And
The,
Sarah Lee said, Dave will soon get tired of Amber. It will
He
be her
already
own
is.
fault.
He's
Jeff
there.
says 30 year is a lot of love, Nancy. Half is at least you could get. Exactly. Well
Mm-hmm.
said, Lee, and well says Nancy. Wait, the Nancy mentioned says she and her husband married for 30 years.
Yeah. But she says she's going for half though.
Me no wrong, man. See, 30
Yeah.
years, me now walk away from that. But
Yeah,
if
she
you
put
just
in
married
work.
to him,
Yeah,
dear,
she put
so.
in work.
But if it, me that get a good lawyer, a very good lawyer, no one lawyer when I give her nothing. When Charmaine says, I don't care what anyone say, my own is
Mm-hmm.
my own, and Dave should respect that.
Mm-hmm.
Dave knew what he was getting into. His friend warned
Yeah.
him also.
Mm.
His mother that he was a thief and a rudder.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes, Charmaine. Yep.
Exactly,
Yep.
Charmaine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, go
You.
ahead. One more. Let me read one more comment. Dave friend Alex warned Dave, but Dave say he got this. Even his mom warned him. Yes, there's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of warning, and
Mhm.
even down to Amber get warning.
Yep.
Hmm.
Anthony get warning. Did anybody listen? No, no one
No, they
listens.
don't
Go
listen.
ahead, Brian.
Tamara had a warning too.
wait,
Mm-hmm.
wait till Danielle gives Dave the letter.
Yes, I can't wait,
Yeah, I'm
Brian.
Wait
waiting for
till it
that.
gets the letter, because
That's what
Really.
I'm waiting for.
that letter
Mhm.
is going to reveal things that we're going to go, oh my goodness.
Yeah, I can't wait,
Oh
Mhm.
my
Brian.
I
goodness.
wonder
Yeah.
if Amber gonna hear about the letter. That's why if it's
I
gonna
can't
get
wait.
get to her.
That's the next
Mhm.
big one that
When
needs
I
to
want
pop
that,
off.
Daniel is not gonna give Amber the letter. It's the wasn't
No,
addressed to Amber. It's
it's
addressed to
a
Dave, so she's
Dave.
gonna give it to
Give it to
Dave.
Dave
I
and his
remember
Steffi,
hand.
But
everyone.
hold on.
I'm saying
Steffi
if it's
Max
gonna
says,
connect with her and Amber, if it's gonna connect with Amber, because she's feeling the type of way about Melissa too.
Oh yeah,
Mm,
she felt the way.
okay,
Yes.
Okay, look here, Brian. Steffi Max says she not play. Steffi Max said no. November will be 31 years, I was in my marriage 31 years and I will let it go
Mm.
100.
It's again, it's
Mm.
subjected to
Listen,
anyone. People have their
Wait a
own views on it. Yeah,
me,
Yeah,
me and
because
my
of peace of mind. Maybe she says, maybe Stephanie
peace
might
of
know
mind.
why she said what she's saying.
Yeah, definitely.
Because
Mm.
sometimes you take it, or maybe she, you know what, Stephanie,
You're not gonna
thank
take
you
those
for
things in
sharing.
heaven. You're not gonna take anything with you. So why would
Yeah,
you want
yeah,
anything?
but the thing is like Chris Rock always said. If I'm worth 100 million and my wife takes half, you get 50 million. I'm gonna be okay. But if I'm
Mm.
only making 50,000 and my wife gets 25,000, I might kill her.
No, we don't use unalive
Mm.
that Brian. We try not to use the K word.
Yeah.
So
Sorry,
unalive.
unalive,
Yeah.
Yeah.
unalive. I
Yeah. Yeah.
apologize.
No worries. No
Mhm.
worries.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Over to you, Sharon.
yeah. Thank you guys for saying what you're saying. Okay, did we read this one from?
Yeah, we did from
From
Charmaine.
Yes,
all
we read it
right,
already. Yeah.
and Stephanie Mack read your comment, and I read that from. Eros says here. Lily says, Jeff, I don't see Amber moving, so they may pay Dave off.
Oh yeah. No,
What?
Amber's there. No, that's
Wait
Amber's house. Oh no, she's
wait,
gonna be there.
wait a
She and
minute.
I told you she and Anthony are gonna. Oh,
Yeah,
We
she's
are
Charlie.
there
going to
for
call it. Anthony will
she's
buy it. Anthony will give him
And
the money for the property.
yeah,
Trust me.
Anthony.
she's
Yeah,
there
yeah.
for
Ant's gonna be.
life.
Yeah, Ant's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be moving. Ant's gonna be happy when he's swimming in that pool. Oh, I tell you. Yeah.
Era
Mm.
says here, there will be no wedding between Amber and Dave. And again, why is Wolfman Davis so much in a hurry? Something is not sitting well with
Yeah,
Dave. Yeah,
definitely.
Mm.
something is not sitting
You're
well
right.
with him. Don't you
Yeah.
see the
You're
man
right.
face this morning?
It looks like he wanted the
Mhm.
divorce to be 10 days
Done. He
ago.
wants it done right
Yeah,
now.
because he wants to get that.
Yes.
He
That's why
wants
I
to
said
Yes.
that
recoup.
there's an intention he has. There's some reason why he's saying that.
Yeah, he wants to get
He's
back that
holding
re.
something.
Wants to
Yeah, we
refinance
will
that
see. We
house.
will see, but now I'm
Mm.
gonna say nothing yet. All we can
Mm.
see, what they're showing us
It's
right
all
now,
gonna
is that he wants to
oh,
take money from the house. We know that for a fact.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also know for a fact Amber is married,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
regardless of people want to think she's not married. She thinks that she's not married.
She
Mm.
does
And
know she's
she
married.
wants 50%, and she not married 25 years like Shami, and she not
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
married 31 years
And she won
like
25%
Steffi
from the
Mac.
podcast.
She
But
not she only married 3 years and 1.5.
but how
Mm.
could she be married 3 years if she did a renewal?
Every time they did the renewal,
Yeah,
Yeah, they've
they
yeah.
had
had
two
four
yeah.
different
renewals.
times.
Yeah.
Okay,
What about
Lily
three
says.
times?
Yeah, I think Lily
Lily
says.
says, yes, the letter may reveal about Wayne if she mentioned Amber in the letter because Melissa knows.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's why I
yeah.
say. That's why I was
Yeah.
saying will
Oh,
connect
wait,
with
wait,
Amber.
wait
It
a
will.
minute.
It will connect with Amber somehow.
Mm.
Ah,
Okay,
I
so
thought it'd be more
Charmaine says
personal.
everyone is
Oh.
coming out swinging. And the Amber when she did not ask Dave to buy any damn
Mm-hmm.
house. So
Mm.
you all need to stop blaming her for wanting to get what she
Wait
deserves.
a
No,
minute.
She's on.
wait.
She's on. She's on Amber's
She
side.
she didn't
I
know
mean,
it was
Yeah,
supposed to
Yes,
she
be a
said she on the
surprise.
that's
fence,
what
but
it
she
is,
left on
Lily.
Amber side.
That's
She's an
what it
Amber
is.
level 3.
oh
Charmaine,
man.
Charmaine, we're calling you.
Oh
I'm
no.
kidding.
She got
Charmaine
called
said she a
Bishop.
level 5.
Oh
Level
yeah,
Charmaine give
5.
it a new
Charmaine.
level. She a level 5.
Charmaine
Level
is a
Oh
7 next.
God.
hurricane.
She's an arm.
Charmaine is a
She's an Armonite.
she's a
Yeah, she a
hurricane.
level
Yeah.
5 to blouse and skirt. So Eros says the Daltons are poisonous. Anyone that messes with them always get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
That's
See,
true.
Shayla
I
mess with them
don't know
boy
about
with that
that.
guitar. Oh
Mm.
God, Jeff
Nowhere.
says that's
Baby
Amber
mother.
real us, right? Which means we need to pause and take time to truly congratulate her for that major move.
Oh yeah,
Hard
we know.
work does pay off. Okay, Jeff,
Mm.
so let we pause and we're going to give her a round of applause if that is really her own
We
house.
don't
So
know. Is it?
congrats, Amber.
We
Hard
know
What
work
she.
heart?
does pay off.
We know she
I,
got
I,
her house, but I don't know if that's her real house. I'm not too sure. We knew she
Yeah,
got
we're
a
not
brand new,
sure, but
you know,
allegedly.
allegedly. But yeah, we congratulate
Allegedly.
all of the Country Wayne, all of the cast, because they're doing an absolutely amazing job. And as I said, we're all here talking. Some people are getting in their feelings. Some people are Amber supporters. Some people like Anthony. It's all wonderful. I love every moment of it. I think it's absolutely brilliant. So yeah, Lynn. Oh, I was going to
Let me
read
read
that.
some more comments and then you guys will jump back into the panel. And
Okay.
then Brian says, he can't refinance without her. Yeah, we know that. Thank you,
Yeah.
Brian. And then Lily says, Error, it's because God has a plan for them. Yes, Him have a
Mm-hmm.
plan for
Mm-hmm.
every single one of them, down to even Shayla.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Terry is married to Libby, but Terry has baby with Genesis. They get divorced.
Mm-hmm.
And then Nancy says Darren slept with Mike and they got a divorce.
Darren slept with Mike. Hold on. Hold on. I
Maybe.
think that was
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
incorrect.
Wait a
Dar
minute.
what hold on. Who can we Sharon, can we go back to that? What was that?
Wait.
No, let's not go back to it.
he
That
meant
is
He
what
he
meant
meant
Nancy
maybe
Lester.
they
said.
meant to say
He meant Lester.
Darren slept
They
with.
didn't get
Maybe they
divorced
meant
yet,
to say.
though.
Darren slept with who? Sorry, Sharon. Sharon,
They
please, I
meant to
beg
say
you.
something else, probably.
No, but I need to read that. My
Oh,
brain is not
Lord.
computing.
Dear.
No, I
Darren
think you
slept
meant
with
Lisa.
Darren slept with
Oh,
Mike and they got a
Lisa.
divorce. Darren slept with Lisa and they got
Yes.
That's what
Nancy,
I'm talking
Nancy,
about.
can you read
She meant,
sorry, Nancy, for
yeah.
my English,
Oh, my
could
God.
you rewrite that for me? Because I don't quite
Nancy,
get
I
that.
met jokes. Come on,
Oh,
man.
she I met
Nancy
Yes,
know
jokes.
what she has
yes.
said. We know what
Oh
Nancy has said.
Lord.
She
Nancy, you're
liven up the
Baby, you're
atmosphere.
so funny.
it's all
Sarah
good.
says Anthony is not going to give Amber the divorce. Remember, Anthony told Amber in their posh that how long did you think Dave is going to
Going
wait
to
for
wait.
you, knowing
Oh,
that you are
right.
still a married woman?
Yep,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that was
remember
true.
that
We
statement,
remember that.
Tara? We're well
Yeah.
up on that.
Yep.
And then Charmaine said, I am not on anyone's
On one
side. I'm
side.
calling a
Having a
spade a
spade.
spade. Yes,
Yes,
Charmaine, we know you're level 5,
level
category
Mm-hmm.
5.
5. Congratulations, Amber. Oh my
Okay.
god. That's Amber Relos on Facebook. That's what Nancy says. But me don't know if
Okay.
it's
I
real, so
don't
me
know.
not go. But
No.
allegedly we're
Sharon,
being told.
Sharon, you gotta
Oh,
look at the last comment from Shaman. Look at the
okay.
last comment.
What Charmaine says.
Mish-
O'Neill is calling me Amber Undercover and Amber fan.
Oh dear, yes, I did, and he did call you out today. He mentioned your name today, Charmaine. He did.
Mm.
Oh, okay. Here it is. Nancy said Lisa slept with Mike, and she told Darren she want to have a divorce. Okay, now we got
May
you.
I agree with Charmaine to
Yeah.
Loredana.
Mhm.
I agree with O'Neill. Charmaine
Mm.
is undercover Amber fan. She better come
Mm-hmm.
off of the
Mhm.
fence. We're gonna pull her
Yeah,
off of the
yeah.
fence.
We're gonna have to, Charmaine. We have to get you over this side for us. Yeah,
All right, go
Nancy.
ahead,
Mhm.
Brian. You were saying something. Go ahead.
The one thing that I noticed lately that Amber's doing a lot of cooking that she never did before.
Oh,
Yeah,
No, I think she
yeah,
used to cook. No,
yeah.
I'm gonna stick up for her. She
No,
No,
she's
she
she
not.
no
didn't. No,
no
she
no. She might have
didn't.
Today.
no.
No, she
She
didn't.
didn't cook all that much.
No, when they
But
were
she did
together
Uh-uh.
cook.
in Anthony, she didn't do
Yeah,
it too. Yeah, I agree with
she did
Brian.
cook with Aunt. She used to cook,
Oh,
not
they did
much, but
DoorDash.
yeah. Remember her
Yeah, but
lasagna
Here
and
and
her
there. Here
breakfast?
and there.
No,
yeah,
she
but
I
used
know,
to
but
she's
cook
Not
for Anthony.
consistently,
I think
though.
she used to cook for him, and he
she's
used to
she's
cook
like
for
Betty
her.
Crocker right now.
I know, but let's be fair because if she didn't cook, she's definitely nowhere in the category of Shayla. Shayla burned toast and give Iman moldy toast. My word, my gosh, that one
That
really
was
shocked me.
Mm.
something else. See,
I
Well,
didn't
That
Shayla
and
was
you know,
Shayla
him
nasty.
and
That
that
was
eat it too. You
really
know.
nasty.
Mm-mm.
Shayla will be cooking
Mm.
soon. I can't wait her and Delisha finally comes out because Delisha was getting on Wayne today, and you
Yeah,
could see that Wayne was throwing little subtle,
yeah,
subtle
yeah,
things that way,
innuendos. Yeah,
and so
Mm-hmm.
Delisha should stay in her place.
yeah, she should. But oh gosh, everyone's
Yeah.
just so upset
Yeah.
that Amber's got this. Well, she got her two houses. Well done
Me
to
just
Amber.
check the chat, and on the right, it looked like somebody else, Lily. No, what Margot and Bethel. Guess
Mm-hmm.
what? I
What's this?
just check them chat and I see that people is saying the same thing, getting at them feelings like me. I says Wayne did not insert himself in Amber's affair.
Hmm?
I insert themselves. Armand did that.
Oh, you
You
mean
know what I
Dave?
mean? So
Oh
it
yeah,
is what
yeah.
it is.
Well, one thing we have to give Wayne, he says he does not mess around
With
married
married
women.
woman.
He's always said that, and so far he's
Mhm.
stuck to that.
And
So
I would
yeah.
say one thing with Wayne too. In this current relationship, he didn't insert himself, but in the past, he did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah, he
just leave it
did.
like that.
Mhm.
You
Yeah,
know.
true. He did. He did
He
Yeah.
did.
definitely.
He
Currently,
did.
currently, he didn't do anything. Dave is the one that starts to have a like to him now. He, wants to be friends with him. But in the past, he
Yeah,
was the one that started
True.
the lies and
That's
everything.
true.
Yeah.
Please
But
hit
Amber,
the
but he
like
doesn't know.
button,
He
guys.
doesn't
Please
think
hit
that
the like
they would
button.
have a relationship. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. So he start
Yeah.
Dave is part of the friendship without knowing that something's
Hmm.
going on or something went on. You know,
That's why I
Mhm.
think Dave is gonna absolutely freak out when he finds
he's
out
gonna
about
yeah he's
Wayne
gonna blow up. Yeah, he's
because
gonna go off. Yeah.
Amber better call Anthony because she might need a protector because he might just lose the plot. He might put her
Her
on the
first
he
phone
might
dial
put
is
her in
gonna
the
be
leg.
Ernestine. You know
Yeah.
she's gonna
Mm.
Oh
call
God.
Ernestine.
But what can Ernestine
And
do?
good old
She
Ernestine.
Ernestine needs to sort
Mm.
her life out.
let let me let me throw
Oh.
let let me throw something out there for you.
Mhm.
Uh,
Mhm.
Amber doesn't never learns her lesson for the simple reason that she always had Shayla around Anthony and telling about this and telling that. I don't trust Dean.
I don't trust her
Yeah.
either.
Yeah.
Definitely don't trust Steve,
Mm-hmm.
Brian. Don't
Mm-hmm.
listen. Don't trust any man or woman around your significant other, and that's just.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I know you gotta. It's trust on them, but don't put temptation in the way.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
Exactly.
just my
Steve,
opinion. I know
Steve's
other
been with
people
a
would
lot of
believe
men.
with men or women. I just feel that
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to deliberately go out my way to have a woman around a man that I was
Yeah.
involved with. Just no, just the nature of it.
Yeah.
Yes, you got to trust the man, but temptation and it can just
Mm-hmm.
happen just like that.
Mhm.
And it can be
Yeah.
under your nose too.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well,
Exactly.
it already
Exactly.
happened with her.
Say that again,
Mhm.
Brian.
It already happened with Shayla because she
Yeah,
used to always tell Shayla about this and that,
Mm-hmm.
and she's seen how
yeah,
Shayla was dressing around her
mm,
husband. You
Mm-hmm.
know, my wife would never let a woman come around her. One of
that's
her friends
right.
come around her like that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
trust
Around
her.
me.
Mm-hmm.
Friend or family, just yeah, you have to stand your ground when it comes to things like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Stephanie Mac want me to read this
There,
comment.
there,
Thank you guys for that.
there's
Stephanie Mac says, some people I know died waiting for 50%. There is a lady here waiting for 50, and the husband gets some man to unalive her, and he got it all
What?
for now.
Well,
Yeah,
we know
please read. Yes,
yeah,
darling, we read it.
Wow.
we know that,
Stephanie
but
Mac, where are you? Are you
Mm.
in Jam Down?
we know Skitland probably won't go
Because
that
this
far.
sounds,
Wow.
this is
Mm.
scary.
Yeah, probably be. We know in Skitland,
Mm.
and especially when you're talking about Amber and Anthony, they're the two stars, main characters in there. So we know
No,
they're
but
gonna
you
be
see
ready.
the storyline that shows that's what Steffi Maka tried to tell you
Mm,
guys. And this
where it
is
can
the
lead.
learning part of the skit is that it's better for Amber to walk away with nothing. She
Her
find a
life is
man, as she
important.
says,
Yes,
for her
She,
peace of mind. Don't you know what I mean? Because you hear what Steffi Mac says in
her
real
life is
life.
important. Hmm.
There is a woman that was
mm,
waiting for 50%, and when the husband did him unalive her, and the man still have the money, and she
Hmm.
gone. So that
yeah,
now me understand why Steffi Mack said what she said.
yeah, I get what
He's
she's
married for
saying.
10.
31 years, and she would walk for the peace of mind because she
Mm,
walked with her life. She doesn't,
Hmm.
put
Your life
like I
is
material
said,
important.
things.
Sharon,
everyone's
It's not
Sharon,
worth it at the end of the day. Right now, it is showing us, is it worth it for what Amber is putting herself through? She
And that's
didn't
what the
tell
Bible
Dave.
says: you gain the world and lose your soul. What
that's
is going to
right.
Exactly.
profit a
yeah,
man if you want the
Sharon,
world?
Sharon,
Go ahead.
yeah.
go on,
I'm
Goddess.
sorry, Lee. I was just saying that Steffi Mac was saying that she's in Bahamas.
Oh, she's in
Oh,
the
okay,
She's
Bahamas.
in,
Okay. Thank you,
yeah,
Steffi.
yeah.
okay,
Thanks for
I'm
yeah.
sorry, I
telling
didn't mean
us.
to
That's
interrupt.
it. And my heart go out to that lady that lost her life. That nobody deserved to lose a
That
life
is
over money.
sad.
You
Hmm.
know
Mhm.
what I mean? So the skit is showing you says it
Greed
really
and
gets you
everything.
can ruin a
Mhm.
relation, a good thing, because everybody here, the level
Mhm.
5 or letting we know say Dave is a
Hmm.
good thing for Amber, and Wayne already questioned Dave for the audience to let us know that says yes, Dave actually loves Amber. But now today we are seeing, does Amber love Dave enough to walk away from the podcast?
Yeah,
If
but
she
Mm.
walk away from the podcast, guys, I will say Amber learned and she chose. But will she walk away? So if she's gonna walk away from the podcast, is she also gonna walk away from Anthony?
don't know.
It's
Money.
still
Yeah,
more
that part.
process. There's still
That
more
part.
process to go
Hmm.
through. I would
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see what she does because she may say she's gonna walk away and then
Mm-hmm.
she may decide to stay on the podcast. She may decide that she doesn't want to walk away from Anthony. But like I said, she's got two houses, so she's good. She's good. She's
Do
got her
you
two
believe
houses.
she is gonna walk away from the
I
Is
podcast?
that a question in the
What?
are you polling it?
Steffi Max said the lady was only 37. No, she a young girl. That is so
37.
sad, Steffi Max.
Well, she
Mm.
might be
37. And she
she might
want
be
off
Mm,
and she they half her. Poor thing.
Wow.
May her soul
mm,
rest in peace.
mm,
yeah.
No, seriously, you make my body run cold,
mm.
Steffi. Oh my
Wow.
goodness. No, me understand why Steffi Max says she will walk for your peace of mind. Me understand fully, Steph.
I think
Margot
I think
says, Sharon, read my comment about my divorce, please. Oh, you have a comment there? Hold on, darling. Let me go back up. So may I look for Margot.
Mm-mm-mm.
That a Nancy.
mm, mm,
If
mm.
anyone of you guys find it, let me know, all right? And let me know what time it
Okay.
is. This is Steffi Mark. But Margot says she have something in here, Missy Arrow. May I go all the way back up,
Maybe
Margot.
maybe she should put it back in the chat and you'll see
Margot,
it.
can you put it back because I went all the way up to 12 o'clock and I don't see it.
Can you start putting red flags on it, Margot? And that
Yeah,
way.
yeah, put the red flag.
Mm.
Yeah, Wayne called Shayla his sister. Well, he can't call Shayla his
Yeah,
sister, but he can
definitely.
call Amber his sister because Amber is his lover. Was his
Mm.
lover.
Was his
Wayne and
lover,
Amber
yeah.
slept together until the marriage. Wayne didn't want
Mm,
Amber married Anthony. He also stood up. Mike told him no. Yes, he
yeah,
did. Well said, thing there.
yeah.
Margot says I don't trust her either, but Margot
That's
says she
yeah.
has something about the her marriage. Margot, can you re-put it in for me, darling? Because I'm looking for it and I can't find it. And
Yeah.
put a red flag. I leave the chat. I'm all the way down to the bottom now. And I am, oh, goddess, jump off.
Oh, she may come back. Sabrina says, I
No,
don't
goddess
think.
No,
is
I
here.
didn't. I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah,
Oh, it
Sabrina.
was Lee.
It's
Okay.
Lee. Lee.
It
Lee
was Lee.
jumped
He's
on.
back.
Oh,
Lee.
okay.
Margot, can you please put it back for me, baby girl? Because I'm looking for it.
Yeah, I just wanted
Anybody,
to.
let me
To
just put my phone on YouTube so I can see.
okay.
Um,
Sabrina just
Charmaine
says.
says here, I will never be dependent on any man, no matter what he has. I have
Mm,
seen what being dependent on man has done to a few of the women. Yes, Charmaine,
mm,
you're right. I
mm.
will not depend on no man either. I like to have my own.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Um,
Sharon. Sharon. I found
Mm,
it.
you found it?
Margot.
Okay. What
Yeah.
time?
I don't see a time. Okay, I'm just gonna read it. I
Yeah,
don't have
read it.
time.
Read
yeah.
it
But
for me.
it said I divorced my ex-husband and it went smooth. He apologized to me and set me free. We were together for 20 years.
Okay.
Did you get
That's what she
20%
wrote.
or 50%? Or did you get 10%? That's all I need to know, Stephanie. So sharing, we're gonna share everything. So
so one
how many percentage did you get, my
Yeah,
darling?
that's a good.
so is it
Yeah.
1% a year?
Like what Anthony is giving Amber 4,000. How much percent is that, Brian? You guys are
I'm not
196.
good at
smarter than me with
maths.
maths.
Oh my
Me,
goodness.
I done some, I don't know about maths.
Okay. Sabrina just said, I
Okay.
don't think her leaving the podcast solves anything. Think I still think she's worried about the divorce case. Yeah, she's worrying about the divorce case. Yeah.
I
But
Either
I wonder,
way,
is she really gonna leave the podcast though?
I don't
she
Because
think it's a big
has.
I
I don't
don't
think it's
think
a big deal if she leaves the podcast. I think Dave will respect her more if she leaves the divorce and leaves Anthony with what he has because that's something that he was really adamant about. You know what I mean? He says, "Hey, don't worry about it. I got you." So
Mm-hmm.
when she was said today and that, oh, I really can't do that. My lawyer doesn't think it's a great idea and yada yada yada. The look
mm,
on his face told you
yeah, yeah,
that you know what I'm telling you, I got you, and you're still not getting
Listening.
what's registering. So
yeah.
leaving the podcast, hey, no big deal, whatever, like whatever. And
Mm,
but I think the biggest thing is for her if she's going to do it is what Dave asked her to do. and she, and like, in his mind, as a man's mind, man was, say to a woman, okay, I got your back. He's already been providing for her and showing that he's a provider, and that he bought her a house, put it in her name, and all he's asking her to do is this one task,
Yeah, can I
And
and
she
she's
ask
not
can't do
doing it.
it.
a question
Go
to the
ahead.
panel and the chat? Okay, so if the Daltons divorce, right? Now, Dave wants is Dave saying he wants to marry Amber, but is Amber in that right state to marry someone so
Again.
quick
Mm,
after? Because what I'm saying, there's no space, there's
mm,
no time to kind of reflect, because she still hasn't come to process in terms of the marriage to stroke divorce with Anthony, and then to jump straight into a marriage with Dave, who seems to now want this desperately now, because obviously he wants to refinance the house. I again see that as a red flag, because I think they still need time, because they still don't know each other. And I'm not, even when you are married, you don't know everything about a person, but there's not been sufficient time. If
But
mm-hmm,
they were to get married again, that's not going to work out either.
but
Because remember, the main reason why they got together, they were, committing adultery. So is that then going to say, okay, they're going to get married? I don't see, I personally, just my opinion, I don't see that as a good look either.
yeah,
I
but
don't think that's going to be a good marriage.
that's
Yeah.
been Amber's MO. You know what I mean? She went from Mike to Wayne, Wayne to Anthony, Anthony to the Spanish guy. The Spanish guy, she's flirting on with Calvin, from
Yeah. So
Calvin
that
back
means,
to Anthony. So, and now to Dave. So that she doesn't wait, give it any
yeah.
time. Well, Skitland doesn't provide that time either. But her MO has been jumping in, jumping in, jumping in, jumping in,
Well,
jumping in.
she needs to stop now, because clearly there's an issue, and the
mm-hmm.
issue, I'm gonna say it, I know people are gonna come, the issue obviously is with Amber.
New skit.
Yeah. So
Exactly. Exactly.
she needs to get her life in order before she
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
even thinks about another marriage, really and truly. Or if they work out the divorce, I don't know, but I'm just saying marriage is not
Okay.
the best solution for her now.
I guaranteed if she does get married to Dave, there will be a prenup.
Yeah.
but
Oh
even if
yes. Oh
But
yes.
even if there's a prenup, I just
He's
don't
no
think
fool.
mentally she's ready. She's not ready for marriage, because she's still got so many issues going on in her head. Because if you're saying, if she's jumping to man to man to man to man, then there's an issue. She needs to sort herself out
Yeah,
first.
she need to get
And
help.
and she
Yeah,
doesn't need to blame nobody.
exactly. Yeah. You, Sharon,
Yes.
you said there was a new skit.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Margot said she got 50%. He understood that it was over and it was for the best. That's awesome.
Say
Yeah,
that
they came
again.
to
Some
a
people
compromise. That's
really
good.
understand it, but some people don't. Loredana
Yeah.
Oh,
says, I'm not going to be on the pin and needle because of the opposite sex around my man. Exactly. And then
Mhm.
Loredana also said, Amber is not going to walk away from the podcast. Greed will not let her.
Mhm.
and she's not gonna walk away from the
Sabrina says,
divorce for
Amber is
nothing.
trying to come up with a solution, consolation prize for Dave. Oh, and then artist Sim says, Amber isn't really ready to be in a relationship.
Mm-mm.
Let's alone another marriage. Exactly,
That's
artist.
what I said. Yeah.
I agree. I truly
Not
agree.
not yet. Not yet.
Nancy said, would not sign the contract bogus, and then let's no woman around my husband. I don't let any woman around my husband. Okay,
Yeah.
so I was taking a little peep at the new skit.
Mhm.
Amber, I thought she
Mhm.
told Ernestine she was leaving. Me tell you now.
She
Then I
won't
make
leave.
she leave not a darn
She's
thing.
not gonna leave.
Amber is telling the girls them not to sign that contract.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's.
Because if they wall out, me like when my mother don't mother fire every single one of them and
But
bring in
he might
five
do
new
that.
girls.
Exactly.
He might
Exactly.
do that.
And teach
He
them a
might do that.
lesson.
Because Amber thinks she then still entitled to the
Mm-hmm.
10% each. You know the 50%?
25.
And
Mhm.
20. Yeah.
Delicia tell them says she have somebody a look at it and Lauren is saying Lauren says she's not signed the contract either. Yes, yes, Nancy. That's what I saw.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Lawrence, I know he's my man. She love to rub it in. Like
Mm-hmm.
says Timir already knows that he's our man.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Win
Wow.
said. If you guys don't want the contract, then y'all start your own. So if they're playing this game of hard to get or whatever,
Wayne's not gonna budge.
yeah.
He's
Wayne's
not.
not
Let's
gonna
see.
budge.
He's
Let's
not.
see if
He's
Wayne
not.
will budge.
I don't think he will.
Oh, Brian,
I
jump
don't think
off.
he will.
Thanks for being up here, Brian. Make me just notice that Brian gone.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was really nice
Oh,
having you up here,
mm.
Brian. Well said. You really give us
Got
a
some good
lot to think
points.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Point of
thank you.
views. Yeah.
A
Well
great
done.
point of
Mm.
view.
I don't
Oh,
think
oh, I think he went off to go watch it. Yeah.
I don't think Amber's not going to leave the podcast. Amber's
Mm-mm.
not going
I
to
thought
leave.
she was leaving, guys.
She's
Seriously,
not
I
going to
thought
leave the
Amber was
divorce
leaving the
either.
podcast,
Remember,
but I
she
Mm.
guess
wants to.
not.
She wants to
Mm.
teach Anthony a lesson. That's why she's not going to leave empty-handed.
But it's not worth it to teach
I know.
people lessons.
I know. We
Mm.
all know that, but in
Mhm.
her mind, remember, because in her mind, she's not married anymore. But in her mind, she needs to teach Anthony a lesson for all what he's done to me.
Mm.
Yeah. So this is what I'm saying.
Mm.
She's not gonna walk away.
Then that means she'd never
He's
forgive
gonna end up.
Anthony.
She
He's
No,
didn't.
gonna end
no,
up
she never
losing
did.
everything.
She didn't.
She never
She
did.
didn't. She didn't. And I didn't
Let
even
me
know she
put
even
this
He,
in the
did.
chat for the chat
and
family. I'm gonna
you know what
poll
I think,
this.
Sharon. You know what I
Hmm.
think. God is gonna humble her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's
he
gonna
is.
humble her,
Yeah,
and
he
she ain't
is.
gonna like it. She ain't gonna like it.
I think. Okay. Another question after that, Sharon. Can you just
Oh,
ask?
what can I poll? Me forget when my dog a poll. It was something really good.
Okay, but I was gonna ask.
Mm,
Do you think the lady should sign the podcast? Yes or no? This is just because
yes,
no, because someone said they shouldn't. I just want to know what the chat think. Should the ladies sign the contract? Yes or no?
They are already in it. I think they should. They came this far. Why now? And they all want it for the
exactly.
same reason. They want it for
Some people,
money.
I know, but some people are saying no. But I just wanted to see what the
I
chat
Yeah.
think they
saying.
should sign the contract.
Yeah.
That's my humble opinion. They
Yeah.
already get. He's already backing them. They didn't buy the camera. The camera, one camera
Their idea
against
is
them.
already gone. Wayne already took over the idea. It's not theirs anymore, to
Mhm,
be honest.
Exactly. They dropped the ball when they
mhm,
went to him because agreed
Yeah.
again. If they had done it on their own,
mhm.
they would have been okay. But they
All right.
wanted to ride on his coattail once again.
Yeah.
But
Okay. Is it Nancy saying I wouldn't sign the
Let's
contract? Nancy said nope. Nancy said I wouldn't. Okay, Nancy. Nancy says no. Nancy, you're cracking me up. And they said Anthony needs to be humbled. And Nancy says, I don't forgive Anthony either. Yes, Nancy, I know how you feel about Mr. Dalton. You're not his favorite friend. I get it. I get it.
exactly.
I get it. And then Nancy says, I wouldn't sign the. Nancy
I
put a
know.
bad
Nancy
taste.
said she not do it.
I will walk
Oh,
away.
oh
And
God.
then Steffi Max says, remember, Wayne is going to humble Amber because God is not in the skits.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, hi dear.
yeah,
Okay. This is the
yes.
first time. Dreezy, have we welcome in Dreezy. Dreezy says she needs to stop listening to Stein. Shake
Yeah,
my
she
head.
know.
I
I
know. Welcome
know.
to Sharon Chat family.
I know. It's
And
ridiculous.
who else is here? Lily says, Nancy, they both need humbling and it will come to both. Yes, they
That's
all.
what I said
Mm,
ages ago. I want both Anthony
Yeah.
and both Anthony and Amber to be humbled at the
And
Hmm.
Jeff is
same
really
time.
right about this. Jeff says, no one gets pay per episode on a new podcast. Most podcasts ends with 20 episodes.
So that
And
means that
and
mm.
and Wayne is being generous. He
yeah.
backed them with his
Yeah.
name.
That's what
He's
I say.
paying them.
Sign it.
Mm-hmm.
And Amber is so darn greedy, she won't let the girls them sign the contract.
No,
Call
no.
a spade a spade.
Okay, you know what, Sharon? I'm gonna say it's not down to Amber. The girls need to make that decision. I
Yeah.
know she's trying to be the lead in this, but they should also
Mhm.
think, well, is this not a great opportunity for me
Yeah, she told them
individually?
not to sign the contract.
Nah,
Yeah,
she's
because
out of
she's wait.
order.
Mhm.
Brian,
Nah,
yes, Brian, you come off of the stage. You still have the link, right, B? So
nah,
Brian
nah.
is saying, let me see where it is. Brian says here, just watch the skit, and Amber told the ladies not to sign the contract.
No, but she's out of order. She shouldn't tell
Yeah,
them
she told
that.
them not to. She said it's not in her spirit tells her
No, her
that they
spirit's not
shouldn't
right
sign it.
It's
anyway.
not, no.
Her
She's not
spirit ain't
listening to the
right.
right voice.
Nancy said
No.
she
She
agreed to
sure ain't.
Oh, Nancy, you said Amber's. Oh, Sharon, give Nancy a
Oh,
round of
I'm
applause because
shocked. I'm
Nancy is.
shocked.
I am
Nancy said,
shocked.
Mm,
yeah, Nancy, please, yeah,
mm,
Nancy. No, you see what it is. Amber is trying to lead the
Oh, you
ladies.
don't have the link? Okay, I'll give you the link, Brian.
No, no,
Oh, me
no.
forget, say Brian, me don't have Brian email.
Lauren will not sign
Oh, here is
either.
the link, darling. Hold on. Me lost that
Okay,
section.
I'm just
Oh.
reading. Delicia won't sign either, nor Tamara. So is only
Okay,
Shayla
there
going to
is the
be
link, Brian. Yeah.
Shayla's going to be the only one on the podcast.
Mm.
Because Sheila's on a fool.
Yeah, but
Everyone didn't
Shayla,
just sign didn't sign the
but Shayla,
contract. Yeah, because just watched it. I just watched it. What do you say, Margot? Jeff said the ladies are easy to replace. Exactly.
exactly.
Shayla
Yeah,
would sign. Nancy says Shayla will sign.
yeah,
Of
yeah.
course,
Because
Shayla
remember,
needs to.
Shayla's never had a job
Yeah.
before, so she will sign. She
Mm-hmm.
will sign.
Okay, so let's hear what Brian have to say. Okay, Brian, you got the floor.
Wow. I tell you, well, Amber, she said her spirit said not to sign the contract.
Mm-hmm.
No.
And the other women agreed. The other women agreed, and Shayla says, "I'm here just to make my money." Then they said, and Shayla basically said, "The boss up," and they're all saying the boss up, and other yada yada yada. She's saying that Wayne won't shut it down because he already put $300,000 into the
Exactly.
podcast. They don't
Hmm.
understand Wayne. When Wayne says he don't care, he don't care.
You don't
And I just hope
exactly.
that he sticks to his word. And see, Amber's greed is prevailing once again,
Mm-hmm.
showing
Mm,
showing that it's all only about her. She always
exactly.
involves herself in a situation.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Delisha supposed to be the leader of a thing. All of a sudden, Amber's become the spokesperson of the group.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
So the
Right.
thing is,
Right.
by her doing these things, and she knows Wayne's petty, she
Mm-hmm.
she basically wants Wayne to tell Dave. By her doing these kind of things, she wants
Mm,
Wayne to tell Dave because Wayne's petty like that. They
yeah.
might be in that trip to LA and say, "Listen, bro,
Mm,
I want to tell you, I call her sis, but we were more than sis." You know what I mean? But
And
Mm-hmm.
and also,
but
Shayla of all people is the only one that's have common sense to sign that thing. I
Yeah.
don't know why
Exactly.
is that so
Exactly.
so funny, but Shayla of all people said, you know what, I'm gonna put my pride to the side. I know I don't like you girls,
yeah,
but I'm gonna sign this contract.
yeah,
yeah,
but
but
she needs to sign though, as
Yeah,
Steffi said. Shayla has got nothing else going on. I
They
must
all
get
need
me.
to sign the
they
contract.
all
They
need to
all do.
They
sign.
We
need
but
to
all
sign
do. No
it.
one's better than
They
but
all
the
need
Lee,
other.
to sign.
but
Amber
Lee in the
shouldn't walk away.
but Lee in the skit, Shayla's going along with the rest of the girls.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
Is
okay.
she?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
She's going. She
no.
says, "Whatever you girls just decide, I'm going to do." So, and
Okay.
but we know Lauren's going to go back and that pillow talk. Lauren's because
Hmm.
she already told Wayne about the lawyer when she wasn't
Yeah,
supposed to. Now,
yeah.
Exactly.
but not sign the contract. That's the next part I like to see. If she does divulge something to Wayne and say, the girls are not going to sign. So, because Lauren's basically on her way out because Dan the
Yeah.
man showed up today.
Oh yeah, he
Exactly.
did. He did. Yeah,
Mhm.
but
Hold
Yeah.
then
on. Well, hold on, guys. Let me just read some more comments because me not like to leave the chat family too long. They will think so we are ignore them. So Margot says here, I just watched it and Margot is dying with laughter. And Jeff says the lady are so easy to replace.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
And Nancy says Shayla would sign. Brian says he's on here. Amber should not marry anyone. And
Mhm.
then Sabrina says Amber wants to financially cripple Anthony. Then she thinks she woke. Yes.
Nah, she's not. That's not gonna
And then
happen.
Stephanie Mark says they would be a fool not to sign the contract because they don't have money like Amber.
Mm.
Exactly.
Yeah, true. That's true.
And then Nancy
Hmm.
says, yeah, I would not sign period unless he changed the contract. Okay. Nancy says Shayla has nothing. Stephanie Mark, Shayla needs to sign.
Mhm.
Brian says, good, Brian, good. Nancy says, good job, Brian. So let we give Brian a round of applause.
Mhm.
Thank you because you're my eyes and ears, dear. You guys, all of you guys are my eyes and ears, and well done, dear Brian, for getting us the good information. Marga says, I Shayla is going. She thinks Shayla is gonna sign. Lily, this is what I needed for you guys to see. Lily says, Amber Spirit is right at the time. At this time, she is running on emotions and Ernestine voice.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So,
Oh
okay,
my
Mhm.
goodness.
I've got another question, Sharon.
Yeah,
So,
hold
if
on. Sabrina says Amber wants to financially cripple Anthony. She thinks by doing that she will win. Okay.
Mm,
Okay, she
okay.
not realize that she a work for Anthony. All she a
Mm-hmm.
do, I put money in her husband pocket because they're what? Marital
Married.
asset. All
Yeah.
right, tell me what you need us to poll again. So the
Okay. So,
poll was 69% says 65% says yes.
okay. Right.
I
Okay.
do not remember what we polled, but let's see if the poll will open up for me.
You said if
Also
the
change
lady
it.
should sign the contract, whether the lady should sign the contract. That's
If the
what that
lady
was.
should sign the contract,
Yeah, that was the question you put. Do you think the
should.
lady should sign? No, no, that was the one you did before. That
Oh,
got this. So what I was
oh
gonna say,
yes.
no,
So what do
that's
you want me to poll now?
whether it's a poll or not. If Amber wasn't there, would the ladies sign the contract?
I say no because Delisa will be the next leader to say not to.
Yeah, I agree with you, Lee.
Mhm.
Okay, well let's see what the chat
But
is saying.
Delicia's going to get her bubble burst very soon.
Oh yeah, real soon because
Very
she's
soon.
really pushing
And the
it.
thing about it, everybody's telling on themselves. To be
I know
honest, they don't know
that's
how to
why.
hide
That's
any
true.
secret.
That's
Yeah, but
true.
I think that's
That's
what we
true.
all said in the beginning. How messy this podcast was going
Okay,
to be.
Melissa, Diamond have a question for me. Hold on, let me come back over so I can put it on the screen. If I can find it over this side. All right. So
Okay.
Diamond says, Sharon, I have a question.
Mhm.
If Melissa ever return in the future for a deal, she may have to partner with Dave. Will Amber have peace enough to let bygones be bygones?
Amber won't be there. They won't be together by that time. That's my
Oh wow.
they won't be
Okay.
together by that time. Trust me, it's getting so
Right.
messy
Okay, me I
now.
go ask every single one of you guys and then I will answer. So an
Yeah,
answer. So now
yeah.
Goddess, what do you think?
That's a good question.
Will
Hmm.
Amber I'm gonna poll it.
Because
Will
I
Amber
feel right
let
now.
bygones be bygones?
Mhm.
No, no, I don't think she would. Oh goodness, because he like 1 foot in, 1 foot out now.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Amber is
It's
hot and
unbelievable.
cold. She doesn't know what she wants.
She doesn't.
That's what I really think. When it comes
I
to
don't,
everything, she doesn't know how to express herself.
the difference with a lot of like between Anthony and Wayne, even though Wayne did what he did with Amber beforehand, and it came to business, it's all about the business. Amber
Mm-hmm.
always put the personal in the business,
Yeah.
and
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
so this is the main thing that always happens with Amber. So
Mm-hmm.
when Dave gets that letter and opens that letter, and I agree, I don't think they're going to be together that long, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
But if they do, the thing is, Amber won't be able to take any dealings with Melissa because Melissa's opening up her own company or has an opportunity with the company and marketing right now. That's what the skit is telling us. But the
Mm-hmm.
thing is, Amber will always insert herself in a personal manner instead of a
Mm-hmm.
business matter because she
Yep.
always goes around and says how she's a businesswoman, She's a
It's
she's a
emotions. She works on emotions.
totally
Mm-hmm.
every business
Hmm.
that she's had has been it's gone through emotion. It's because she's
Mm-hmm.
emotional. Every time Wayne talks, does something, oh, Wayne must always hate me. Wayne hates me and hates it. Has nothing to
Mm-mm.
do with you, Amber. It's
Mm-mm.
about business. You
Yeah.
know,
Mm-hmm.
Wayne and the Wayne keeps telling me there. I have this side and I have my business side, and Wayne's
Mm-hmm.
going to come up with the business side when he finds out that they don't want to sign and that they're trying to bully him into renegotiating a contract.
Mm,
Yeah,
he's
and
not
the thing
doing
is,
it.
he's offering most podcasts. Um, they get a lot of money through sponsorship, so and so forth. Like they build it up, but Country
Mm,
Wayne already has a name.
mm,
He already has a brand. So his
Hmm.
brand is already worth lots of money. So the thing is, they want money earned off of his name, and
Exactly.
he's already given them a fee. He
yeah,
also he
exactly.
also told them that say, listen, if you do something with makeup, if you do something with clothing,
Mm-hmm.
whatever, long as you're not using
Mm-hmm.
my name, you can go
Mm-hmm.
ahead and do make
Do whatever.
the money
Yeah,
that you want. But
yeah,
because they
definitely.
agreed, they want it. See, and I don't want to put it in a sexist thing as, but some females just want it easier, want to ease it up because I'm pretty,
Mm,
because I look good and stuff like that.
yeah,
It doesn't work
That's
that
what they're
way.
showing us, Brian.
yeah, yeah,
The
that's
Yeah,
girls
true.
them keep on says, Amber, remember every time she open her mouth, she says we
Beautiful.
are beautiful.
Hmm.
Mhm.
So you're right. They're showing us says they think because they're beautiful, they should have this man money. Me don't understand how they're so
You
ungrateful.
can be
Mm-hmm.
beautiful,
This
but
man
where's your
is
brain is
backing
at?
them. Wayne
Mm-hmm.
is
Gotta
backing
use your
these
brain.
ladies. He's putting his name. He's paying
Mhm.
them, and they don't see that. And as Brian says, and all of us been saying here on the chat here, on many occasions on the live, is that me myself included, is saying that Amber become the spokesperson. She's the leader. Why isn't Delicia
Delicia. Mhm.
speaking up? Amber, come
Yeah,
in, Amber. I tell them because you look like an Amber around things. But at
it
the
looks
same
like it
time,
Mhm.
these
now.
ladies need to understand he already go do the work. And
Yeah.
his name
Yeah.
alone. When he just started, nobody would budge.
Mhm.
But
Mm-hmm.
because of his name, if somebody say Kountry Wayne, he might get paid.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
anything, him a go in and
Yeah.
they're gonna pay him. If they say him the Amazon special, people are gonna watch
It's
and
like
them
a
are gonna
gold
pay them
mine.
money.
His name
Yeah.
is
If
like
he's in
gold.
the
Yeah.
movie theater, them
His
are gonna
name
watch.
opened doors.
He's
Mm-hmm.
having
His
skit. The
name
man is
opened doors.
opening doors. Even we, look
Mhm.
Mhm.
at me and you guys, all
Mhm.
of us is reviewing the skit. He's
Exactly.
Mhm.
opening doors. And
Mm-hmm.
why the
Mhm.
character, them are sure it says, no matter what you do for people, they don't see the good that you're
Mhm.
Yes,
doing.
you
They
do.
only
Yeah.
see
Right.
because you says no.
Mhm.
They will not
Mhm.
accept the no because they're not seeing the bigger picture that
Mhm.
Wayne already done that for them. He's backing them with his name.
Mhm.
Mhm.
If
Exactly.
they
But
get
then,
And
brand
his
deals,
money too.
he's not getting any cut from it. Remember, I asked Amber,
Mhm.
will you
Mhm.
guys give me a cut of your makeup deal if
mm-hmm.
you
Mhm.
not get that? No, but everybody was quiet.
Great.
But
Yeah.
they
Mhm.
want a deal to
Mhm.
come into him because it's his podcast. So if the lawyer said to them, says, it's his podcast, so anything comes into the podcast, he get 100% from it. But if
Mhm.
you guys get brand deal, he said, you guys didn't look at the contract. If
Yeah.
you
Mhm.
guys get brand deal, that's 100% yours. You guys
Yeah.
are free. I didn't
Yeah.
tie
Mhm.
you guys up. He
Mhm.
says
Yeah.
you're free, and plus he's paying them. You
Mm-hmm.
know
Mhm.
what?
Mhm.
Them are
They're
10
ungrateful.
million kindness for weakness, guys.
No, they're
Yeah.
ungrateful.
What
They're
Yeah.
Wayne
all
should
of them.
do
I'm
is
grateful.
not pay them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Let the
see,
podcast. No, seriously. Me lightweight, them are going to listen to Ernestine and say, oh, you guys have the leverage. What kind of leverage they
They
have?
don't. But nobody
Even
No.
knows
Kountry
them.
lawyer know that they don't have no leverage.
Mhm.
But
No
what
Nobody
leverage
knows
leverage.
do they
them.
have? The beauty?
Mm.
Nobody knows them. No
only
one
le-
knows
Right.
them.
Exactly.
So that's
only
why
le-
Right.
only only leverage they have is opening the door and walking out. That's the
Mhm.
yeah.
leverage that they had, and Wayne said goodbye.
Mhm.
The thing is, it's just like Amber always talks about professing to be this great businesswoman. Now let's talk to her about her restaurant. She makes lots of profits. Does she go in and tell her chef, "I'm going to give you more money"? Are you going to get some of this money from the profits? No,
No.
she doesn't tell the servers you're going to get more money. They work on what tips. So the thing is, for her being supposed to be this businesswoman, she's not using business acumen for what Wayne is doing to them because, like Sharon, you're saying, they're getting paid for things they haven't even done yet.
Exactly.
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 And
Exactly.
they don't see
Mhm.
the gift that he has given them because
Mm.
what?
Yeah.
They're
Mhm.
ready eye
Yeah.
and
They
then
don't.
greedy and they're
And
Yeah.
ungrateful.
The
A
and the
lot of
difference.
definitely.
people don't because them knowing them. If
Mhm.
Wayne, say for instance, Wayne was another ethnicity, a Caucasian man, me just call it out. May I call a spade, so me should be able to.
Mhm.
Would they still play
Mhm.
hardball like that? No.
No, they
They
wouldn't.
No.
would gladly
No,
sign that darn contract.
Mm-hmm.
But because you
that's
see, when
true.
people like
Your own people.
ourselves work with
Mhm.
our own people, we
Mhm.
Yeah.
always look a gift us in the mouth. We don't
Mm-hmm.
appreciate the good
Mhm.
that they are doing. We are
Mhm.
gonna say,
Mhm.
no, in my spirit, I shouldn't. In our
Mhm.
Yeah.
spirit, God, I tell her, say, don't do the podcast. You know why? Because God, you see where we end up put her in the center. I said that's where Amber to sit. Because you
Mm-hmm.
know why? Amber
They
dirt
show
is
your true
coming out
color.
right here on the
Mhm.
podcast.
Yeah.
Her
God, I
true
tell
color
her,
is
sis,
showing.
don't do it. And
Mhm.
what is she doing? She listening? No, she
Mm-hmm.
not listening. When
Mhm.
God tell her, say, divorce Anthony the first time, what did she do? She
Mhm.
said, oh, God tell her to take back
The
Anthony.
opposite.
God never tell Amber to take back Anthony. She
Mhm.
did it
Mhm.
because she says there is no other man out there and she's old now, so she will just stick to the evil she know. So stop
Mhm.
playing God. People need to stop use God name in a skit in the wrong tense because I don't know if maybe they must show we say people actually does do
Yeah,
that in real life.
yeah,
When them a do them things, they
yeah.
like to put God and say that God I do
Yeah.
this when God not doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's
They're
true.
using
But you,
God's name.
Don't
They're
use.
using God's name in vain for the simple
yeah,
Exactly.
reason if she professes to be a woman of God, whatever. But you believe what you believe. I'm a firm believer. I believe what you believe, and I don't disrespect anybody for their beliefs. The thing is,
Neither me.
if she's going to put God in something, why didn't she put God in before she was sleeping with Wayne up to the wedding day? You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? So
You
exactly.
got to
how
be
can you be?
all in.
Mm,
You got to be
You got
all
to
in
be
when
either
you.
yeah.
if your feet's in the water, don't put just your toes. You know what I mean? Put everything in. Then always see. This is what I about the skits and sometimes the comments that you read on all over the place and a lot of on the Wayne skits and the reviews, yada
Yeah.
yada yada. Is the thing is they want to say, oh, Anthony this, Anthony that, Anthony this. I always look. My life. I'm 66 years old, and the thing is, I always look. My mother always taught me look at the root. What if when
Yes.
it starts from the root, then you don't have to look at the branches because if she would have told Anthony from the get go, listen, you know what?
Mhm.
I
I
don't
don't
think
really
we should get
want.
married
Mhm.
because
Because of
I've been sleeping with Wayne, you know, da da da. Anything else doesn't happen. The Shayla affair doesn't happen. All that other stuff doesn't happen. Everybody wants to look at what happened after. You all can't look
Mhm.
at what happened after somebody does
Mhm.
something. Got to look at what started it. Why? Look at the what.
Exactly.
but
Mhm.
also because I've just thanks for that, Brian. I really appreciate that. But one thing I wanted to just add as well, and this I'm gonna again put Anthony in this. Anthony tried to teach Amber not to be so emotional when it
Yeah,
comes to
he did.
business.
That's right.
Yeah.
He said you got to take
Yeah.
the emotion out of it. Business is business, and she hasn't
Mhm.
listened. Again, Amber is just so stubborn. It's beyond a joke, you know. If she could do that and
Mhm.
just focus on the business, and when it comes to her personal life, then she can focus on her personal life. But she keeps crossing it over, and it's not working. And the mere fact that you mentioned that about that, Brian, about her in the relationships, if she had told Anthony or gave him the opportunity, but say, right, you know what, Anthony, I really love you, and but I've got to tell you what I did, and then give Anthony the opportunity to say, well, I still do love her and I want to I want to go through with the marriage. But the mere fact that she lied about it, and who had to tell him? Shayla. And we know why Shayla did it, because it was out of spite. But the mere fact she didn't say, and now she's in the same predicament with Dave. She's not
Mhm.
Mhm.
saying
Repeating the
what,
same mistake.
yeah, she's not saying that Wayne was my ex, and I slept with Wayne up until the day I got married. Because you
But
know
Mhm.
what? She knows it's wrong.
but
That's
a
it,
re-
but she won't accept that.
but a real man knows that a woman has a past. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
Exactly.
it shouldn't have nothing to do
exactly.
with body counts and stuff like that
Yeah.
because before when she was there was Anthony before that
Mm,
and so on and forth like that. So I think it's sometimes irrelevant for her to even mention that because she's the one that making like her and Wayne had this great romance
but
like
they
it was
didn't.
like you know, like they were engaged or something like that. It wasn't like that. It was strictly a situationship. That's
Yeah,
it, and that's all.
definitely. Yeah.
But
Exactly.
But
Dave still has to know.
Why?
Regardless, Dave still has
Why?
to know because
No,
Why?
he's
because it's
working
our
with
conscience
Wayne.
bothering
He's
her.
he's he's
because they're
around
working
Wayne all the
together.
time.
Yeah,
It's
but that has.
yeah. He needs to
I
know.
understand what you're saying, but I don't like I said, I've been married a long time. I don't care who my wife was
Mhm.
with before. It's not my business. You know what I mean? All that's going to do is corrupt your mind thinking.
Mhm. It's
So
what's
what you
now
don't.
the present that you looking
Okay,
at.
but then
Mhm.
So
that would
what you don't
eventually.
know. What you don't know never hurts you.
Okay,
Exactly. But I
I
agree with you, Brian. But the
Yeah.
reason why I'm jumping in here is saying they're showing us that it's gonna be a problem. So since it's gonna be a problem, hit it in the butt before it become a problem.
Yeah.
It's better
Exactly.
if
Mhm.
she tells him now because she's on the podcast. If she wasn't gonna be on the podcast, and
Mhm.
you know that gonna come out, that gonna embarrass him, and he's
Yeah.
gonna remember him
Mhm.
mention twice now that she make him get rid of Melissa. So
mm,
now
Mhm.
That.
even she admitted to Ernestine
Mhm.
again, say, "Oh, I feel I don't want nothing to mess up me and Dave. I know Dave is gonna work in with my ex, and I let him get rid of Melissa." Here she said it because a lot
mm-hmm.
of people, the
She's doing.
Amber Trees fans, are saying, "No, she didn't do it. Is he do it on his own?" But today in that skit, she make her
Confession.
Tree be aware, fear fault him Lego Melissa, and now
Mm-hmm.
she's working with her ex.
See,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mhm.
see, but
She had to
Amber.
Yeah.
confess.
But see, Amber started it all by asking Dave about Melissa. If she would have never went to there, now that's why she feels guilty because she went there. Well, did you sleep with Melissa? You know what I mean? So she wanted to
So she
know her
should have tell
mind.
her truth. When
And
he tell her yes, she should have tell him say she was in a relationship right there too with Wayne. That
Yeah,
yeah,
was a
them
perfect
definitely.
Yeah,
opportunity there
that
Listen,
would that
too.
would
yeah.
Sharon,
yeah.
Sharon
Just
and
get it
chat,
all out in the open.
I
Hmm.
need
everyone.
to read this chat.
I'm gonna head out now. I'll be back later on, Sharon.
Okay,
Nice
all
meeting
right.
you, Brian.
All
All
right,
right, Miss
All
bye,
right,
Annie.
bye,
thank you,
Bye,
Angie.
darling.
everyone. See
I'm
you
gonna head
soon.
off
Take
soon, but
care.
hold on. Let me read
Bye,
some
everyone.
comments. Margot says, first of all, I wouldn't be in a relationship with another man doing business with my ex and don't discuss it with my current man. Exactly, Margot. It about her conscience should set her free. I totally agree with you, Brian. I would not tell nobody. You don't tell them about your past because me no want to know your past. You don't need to know mine. But if it's something detrimental that you have to know, I'm doing the podcast, and it's a possibility it's
Hmm.
gonna be on the podcast. Tell him.
Hmm.
Mm.
Worse, he's gonna be working with Wayne. Wayne did not insert
Hmm.
himself in that relationship, as Amber is stating. He is the one that tell Wayne to come to the house. He didn't tell her. He also tells Wayne to come into business with him, to come join into the vegan to do business with Wayne. So
That's
she
why I
need to
say
get her facts
it
straight. She
was.
need to stop tell
Mhm.
lie and
This
then
one
need
is
to be
not Wayne's
truthful.
fault. Currently, it's not Wayne. It's the past. Was Wayne's fault.
Yeah, catching up with her. Let Dave
But
decide if this is, right or wrong.
but
Right.
Let
remember,
It's
him,
my
let
choice.
him decide.
but
Just
remember
tell
what I
him and
always
let him decide what he's gonna do.
remember what I was always saying. You always got to look at the root. Now, if she would have,
Mm-hmm.
if she would have looked, if she would have came to the podcast room instead of being late, and when Wayne called her and had her phone on speaker, Dave doesn't hear that conversation.
Exactly.
So by Dave hearing
Yeah.
that conversation, he said, "Okay, you know what?
She
And he's
exposed
doing like a
herself
good
a
man.
lot.
I'm gonna go check Wayne before he's talking to my woman." So when he gets there, then all of a sudden Wayne says, "Hey, let me show you the podcast." You know what I mean? Now that's his first introduction, basically with Wayne interaction. So Amber starts all this once again. It's by her deeds that these things happen. She is her worst enemy.
She
Exactly.
is. She is.
EP
There you
says
go.
here, generational wealth says, Sharon, tell the laboratories to tell the truth. And Amber need to stop telling lies. Thank you, dear generational. Well, we have to. That's why she had to tell them today in that skit. Say, as she tell Dave to get rid of Melissa. She said her fault. I know she wants, but she tell Ernestine she not do the podcast. But when she had tell the girls them not sign, so she had do the podcast. So
It's
let's see.
contradiction.
And correct, Brian. Every Margot say you're correct, Brian. Goddess exactly. Got it. Margot says, and then EP
Mm,
says the
thank
way
you.
Amber is moving, you could think her and Wayne is still sleeping around.
Oh,
He's gonna
oh.
assume that EPE definitely. And then Antoinette says she is her worst enemy. Exactly, guys. The lavatories
Yes.
are. Yep. And that is why she tell our lavatory fan says I fear her fault. So Lee, Goddess, and Brian, what
Yeah.
else you guys have to add to that?
I just want to say the difference between the leadership with Amber and Delicia. Delicia wants the title. Amber wants to be the voice.
Yes, 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 yes. 100%. Lee, you hit that one out of the park. 100%.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, he
Well
did.
said. Goddess, what you have to say?
For them to sign the contracts for the podcast and stop
Mm-hmm.
acting like Wayne and Suge Knight. Just sign the papers, sign the contract. Y'all okay? He's not going to snake y'all.
Exactly. He's a
and
fear man.
tell Dave the truth. That's
Very
it.
true.
Thank you,
Brian,
Sharon.
what you have to say?
Yeah, like I agree. Like it's as a conclusion of everything that's transpired.
You're not
By
quitting.
her having an opportunity working with Wayne again. Just say, Dave, hey, this is that. See, she always misses up on her opportunities because when she asked Melissa, when she talked about Melissa, all she had to say, by the way, I used to what this is my past per se. And then after they're starting at a fresher start, understanding. Now it's going to be like, why didn't tell me? The thing is, they're playing around with Wayne. They think they're playing around with Wayne. The bottom line is, watch Wayne replace them because something's going to happen. We know that. I just think that's, remember, he told Denisha, don't forget, I'm going to have you on the podcast.
Exactly. Something is happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something is happening for sure. Hi dear,
Mhm.
gluten free. Welcome in. You're absolutely right. And there is a big storm brewing. Charmaine, a category 5. Yes, Charmaine gonna blow this thing right open because she a category 5 on defense. So we just need to buckle up ourselves, and we're gonna see what the next move is. But trust me, guys, it is coming. So I
Okay.
think one person said here. I'm trying to see what that person. If me see, I missed that comment. That was really a good comment. They're holding out, bad idea. Wayne is not gonna budge, but that's not the one that Brian. I was just about to say that. Yes, and yes, Margot. Margot said something, and I don't see it anymore. Margot said she wants to quit after today. Margot, you're not quitting. You're gonna help us review this thing together.
No
All right,
way.
guys. I think we hit our mark. I went over the 2 hour mark there, but
Okay.
I will jump back on now and then. But we are definitely coming on back. I'll be in 5 o'clock or 5:30, one of the two. But I will jump on the phone. Thank you, Brian. It was a wonderful conversation we have. Thank you, Lee, as usual. Great chat,
Nice meeting
Annette,
you.
Shaniam, and now. Goddess, fabulous. You did great. You were
Yeah.
fantastic.
Good
Thank
job.
you, chat family.
Had
You
a good
guys did were
time.
awesome. And our newest moderator, Margot and Jeff. You
Huh?
guys are
Welcome
fantastic.
in.
Um,
Welcome.
so thank you, everyone. Thank you. And I will catch you guys in the next upload. Please like, share. And guys, it really helps
Yes.
if you guys go up. I know the video is long. Just play it back, put it in a conversation, or you know what I mean? And I will respect it will go a far way in helping, all right? To get back
I can
into
put.
the
Okay.
algorithm.
I
Bye
want to
for now,
thank you,
everyone.
Sharon. I want to thank you so much for letting me be on, and I really appreciate it. And you have a blessed day. Wagwan.
Well, go on. All right,
Oh,
darling.
oh. Have a good day, Brian.
Okay, bye,
Well, have a
everyone.
good day, guys. Bye bye.
Bye.